Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode with us, Ginton Dice. So please, why don't you go ahead and grab a chair, grab a drink, sit back and relax as you watch us, a bunch of nerdy friends who sit at a virtual table to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Dur 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 dur.
To roleplay?
Yeah, I think it's just going to be.
OGL?
Yeah, no, yeah, they're having issues with that.
I mean, the thing is right now, the funny thing is with the OGL, like, they can't copyright game mechanics, so technically, they cannot ever, like, make you not be able, like, say, like, oh, you can't play the game, so.
They can copyright classes, but they can't copyright the mechanics and stuff.
I
Well,
mean,
well,
they can't copyright classes even, because, like,
They
others,
couldn't copyright like the name. They can't copyright like barbarian or bard. They could copyright like the detailed descriptions of their skills and features and whatnot.
yeah, but they do the copy your homework, but not,
Yeah.
thing where you, like, you literally
Change
reword
words.
everything. Yeah.
just make it
Spiritual
look.
weapon.
Just make it
More
look
like
different.
holy device.
Holy device.
So, before we go down a rabbit hole on that topic, why don't we get started? I'm excited and at the same time not. So,
Wow. Rude.
where we last left off, you guys, after successfully capturing the fake Imam, with some good dialogue and understanding, was able to come up with a compromise, and this gave a chance for both Imam and Axel to kind of settle the difference between themselves and to try to eliminate the effect of the both, with once again with a very good conversating and trust on the line. Imam was able to secure victory, thus allowing them to revert back into their own bodies. After that, the wedding, both Imam and Kaya, where they did go to get married, so that these two houses, House Iron and House Mare, could finally become one. That was when Axel, who relatively forgot to let you guys know that he had an assassin prepared if he was to ever lose, but this was before the deal that was made, and he totally forgot about it. And so during this attempt where the assassin was able to nix Imam, he was successfully stopped by a good hold person from a friendly kobold. And as the party was looking around, making sure there's nobody else, Clarence, receiving a very close call, seeing kind of like a bluish shadow in like a windowsill as it backed away. After that, there was the ball where Lord Iron himself got arrested by his son, and a weird, trying to have fun, but at the same time, like, one of the lords of this town got arrested. We're also now Lord Imam took back the original contract that the previous lord issued to you guys about hunting this beast, to now trying to make almost like discover if there is something more to these mountains, but that would to be held at probably another time when things are a little bit more balanced, after everything is being shifted around. the next day, you guys are just not even a days away from reaching your final destination to Krisport. The escort with Master Bell and his right hand, Sepharis, as they all meet you all outside, loading up and getting escorted out. You all noticed that one of the female maids never showed up, but a new one did. And as you guys were starting to get into the wagons, as we'll pick right back up to Garbu after you just sent your message, understanding that there was no connection made.
Yeah.
And that is kind of where we'll pick back up as everybody's gathered back into their wagons and it's now starting to move, starting the process of moving. So.
It's not funny, but
We ate her. I remember. I think Clarence said that. right?
you did. I think you
No, I
said.
think he said it, and I agreed with her. I think I was like, "She's dead," and then Clarence was like, "They must have ate her."
I would never encourage your
Imagination.
No, I have it in the notes too. Let me look back.
I would
As we
never
start riding
encourage
out of town, Garbu casts sending to Zhao and gets no answer.
she did.
After that, Clarence asked if Lord Bell may have eaten her, and Garbu just says she is dead.
No. No.
Yes.
And their own correction.
100% would not just say some fat guy ate some lady.
That-
He is, to be fair, the size of multiple people having been eaten.
Look,
So.
I'm just doing basic math, okay? Don't need intelligence 18 for this.
All right. So,
More than an intelligence of 8.
as you guys are starting to head out, is anybody doing anything?
No.
Em-
I'm trying to think. Is the new person's riding with me, isn't it? Like,
I
they're
look
right
back
next
Um,
to me.
no,
look back
the
at
way
Leaf worried.
the way it is Aeth, you
Got
used
it.
to ride with the one that's now gone.
The one that's now gone. Okay.
So
How you ride
the
with
one that used to be the driver of Sepharis and Elise is now with Aeth, and the new girl is now driving Sepharis. So, as you guys continue travels all the way to Krisport, unless anybody's doing anything else.
Yeah, she's dead.
Did you look back worried?
Yeah, I look back at 8th a bit worried. But
God,
8th can't see me, but he's sitting directly
Yes.
beside a lady. So the
I'm
lady
like-
sees me, look back at them worried.
So are we all in the same cart?
No,
No.
No,
It's-
me and you
they're
are in the
different
front cart.
which is
Then
y'all's, by the way.
8th
Me
is
and
steering a
Garbu.
cart with one of the 3 ladies, and that's the cart that Lord Bell is in. And then the
Leroy's in
last
a
cart,
with the other.
yes.
Yeah. And me
Leroy's
and
in
you
the
are
last
together.
cart with the others.
Yeah.
Okay. I got confused when you said you looked at 8th, and I'm like,
No, I'm saying that like me and you are sitting here, and I'm like, she's dead, and you're like, maybe Lord Bell ate her, and then I look back at 8th all worried, but 8th can't see me, but the girl beside 8th can see me.
Do you
So
do you want me to hop down and, you know, secretly let the guys know?
maybe
Let's flip
can
a
you
coin.
be secretive about
Yeah,
it?
yeah, let's flip a coin. If it's over 1 or 2, it's a no. 3 or
Well,
4.
no, you can do a slash.
It's
You can do
normally
a
evens and heads, and
Oh, D2?
yeah. You can
Oh,
actually
yeah,
do
we
a
can't
slash
do that.
R D2.
I forgot to set it. All right, we'll do it again, but 1 is
one
yes.
is heads, 2 is
What-
tails.
No, 1 is yes, 2 is no. I don't know why I'm listening to you.
Heads and
1 is
tails.
yes, 2 is no. Okay,
No.
no. All right, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
it.
probably for the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay. So,
It's like an actual reasonable reason why they can't reach her. Well, busy with the papers.
It
all
would
right.
still connect even if she didn't answer. Like,
Yeah, there's no
didn't
connection.
connect. Yeah.
The line
So,
is dead.
It's like when you
uh,
call a phone and it doesn't ring at all. It just goes
Hmm.
beep, beep, beep.
So does that consume a spell slot?
Maybe
Just
maybe
curious.
she was.
Mine
yes.
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
It's like if somebody counter spells you, it still uses your spell slot. It just,
Yep.
it's done.
so
Wasted.
as you guys continue your travels, and again, you guys will be getting there where it's the sun would be setting. So, uh, let's see here. All right. So, as you guys make it to the city of Krisport, some of you know this and some of you don't, as the city of Krisport was built off of the shores near Lushfield Covert and the Heelsmere Tides. Krisport is a very stylish from the Senate chambers to the harbors themselves. Getting trade from the sea and land, Krisport is a very rich city, allowing them to build glorious buildings. The streets are clogged with buildings upon buildings. It can easily get lost. The city is defined in 6 different districts. You have the north side, which is the harbor. You have the east side, which is the shore side. You have the south, which is called field. You have the west, which is called forest. And then you have the inner circle, and then within that, the chambers themselves to the Senate. While each district seems different, within each one could show low end to high end status. But regardless of status, everyone has their part to play for the betterment of the city. So, as you guys approach this, and there is a couple of housing, like very small if you want to consider districts outside of the city walls. And these walls look pristine. They don't look like almost like they haven't aged. And as you guys continue to get closer and closer to it, Garbu and Clarence, why don't you guys go ahead and make a perception check or an insight check?
Why is my
Do we get different answers depending on which one we'd use?
That's a
Or
good
is it
question.
just-
I mean, I'm just gonna do perception because I have a +4 versus a +1. So
You'll find out.
did it do it? It didn't show. Did it?
17.
Okay.
You got
Mine was a little bit slow when I pressed it. Yours might be.
Did you roll 2? All right. Let me relog and log back in.
Okay. Well, you rolled a 12 on perception.
Hey.
And Garber rolled a 17 on insight. So, Clarence, for you, you're probably just a little bit more, bless you, focused on the sides and just kind of a little bit around you, not really paying attention. But Garber, you kind of noticed this, and who knows, maybe, bless you.
Thank you.
Maybe you've been told about this before. Maybe you came up here before with your parents. But you notice that as you get closer to the walls, they almost look like they're bending backwards the closer you get to it. But once you guys start to go through the gates, this this little effect, if you will, bless you,
Oh,
you don't notice it anymore as you get introduced to the city life. Even as the sun is going down, there is plenty of torches being lit up. There is actual in some areas where it looks like kind of like a light post, if you will, where somebody's going by and they seem to be casting something, making this little thing bright. And then they go to the next one and they start casting almost like street lamps. So, as you guys enter into the city, um, and you guys would be told this once you guys are entering into the city, they would want Clarence and Garber, you guys, to be in the back so that they can guide where they need to go.
Or they surely want Eighth being the one to drive then?
He's not driving, so
I'm
Oh
not
my
driving.
Okay, he's just sitting there.
he's
Okay.
just sitting there looking pretty.
Look,
No
I've already
one
had a
getting
cart
ran
thrown at me
over.
once.
Yeah.
So as you guys enter in, they slowly veer off to the right, and you can see what appears to be another caravan as they're sitting there. There is about 3 wagons that are sitting there with what looks like a very well armored escort. As they kind of curl to the side of them, right next to them, and everybody's starting to dismount, you guys gathering your things, probably putting it back on your wagon. And you can see as the main wagon that took the lead, as it slowly starts to shake as Master Bell steps out with him in all of his glory, walks up and meets another man who also seems mighty hefty, if you will, but he also seems to have more muscle than Master Bell does. And as they both shake hands and they seem to be excited to see one another, Sepharis walks up to you all. Well, we've now made it. Good job. So, as the payment is due, and she holds up the contract as it's kind of curled, like a scroll is, and she unfolds it, and all the red letterings of each of y'all's names as it slowly turns into black, and it's all of the reddish flakes kind of fall off and kind of turn into ash. And once all of it's done, she rolls up the scroll and it just slowly forms into like a bag. And she gestures it to you guys, whoever goes to take it. Here is the other half of your payment that we agreed on.
What the fuck is that?
It's to show that, I mean, it's a bag, first off.
That's awesome. How'd you do that?
How I do what?
The paper and then the letters turn into a bag. What the what?
That is look,
Magic.
it's something special to showcase that a bond, an agreement that we all signed has been fulfilled.
You teach me how to do that?
No.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
If you could rate
I'll
your
grab the bag.
experience with our group, what would you rate it as?
Oh God.
How many stars?
Elise holds
Listen,
it to
this-
behind her back.
Would you like to leave a review on our?
Well,
Elise,
would you like to
the two
leave
behind Elise back going to one
score?
finger.
10% off your next purchase if you leave a review after this.
Oh my
fist.
God.
Yeah.
Like Elise just makes a fist now.
Okay, let's.
well,
We should probably get going.
let me ask you all this. Y'all
Uh-oh.
seem to be pretty capable. Maybe there could be some future in our business or partnerships if we ever need another escort or so. But we definitely need to be calling y'all something, because I'm not going to keep referring to each of you by name. It gets annoying.
Unlucky, I guess.
Maybe that's what we need to call y'all.
Not really.
So,
No, not really.
y'all think about it. I don't care. I don't even want to know.
You want
But
us to like tell you when we settle on something?
no, I really don't.
You want us to tell someone else like Zhao?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Christ.
I forgot where wisdom was.
It's a
I'll
good
be
thing
honest.
for him.
27.
Oh my god.
As you were starting to say that name, you felt like something was like squeezing you, to almost like your mind was squeezing that name, but you were able to get it out. And she's,
Kalathra.
I'm not quite
Can
sure
I
who
switch
you're.
real quick while I'm in the middle of saying it? With how that makes my brain feel, I guess.
It's up to you.
Oh,
I'll switch to saying Lothra.
I'm not sure who you're speaking about.
That was
Anyways,
the other lady other than
can I
Zhao.
make an insight check on that?
you
she
can make
doesn't
a
know who
wisdom saving
Lothra is?
throw.
Me make a wisdom saving throw? All
Yeah.
right.
Wait,
Okay.
so I was able to switch, right? But she still said she was unsure.
I mean, if you're
Okay, yeah.
referencing, who are you referencing?
I said Lothra. So there was Zhao, Lothra, and Sephiroth when we first met them.
Well, then
And we
if
don't know
if
the
you if
new
you
girl.
started that process and go to her, then
I'll like start the Za and then I'll say Lothra.
then yeah,
As soon as I start feeling something in my brain.
I don't remember who the other lady is.
That's
So
because you didn't take notes.
I don't, because I didn't care enough.
This
So
is not an important character, okay?
I got a
if
4.
as you try to start to try to, I mean, insight on it, as you're trying to peer into to seeing the truth on that, you don't even remember that person's name or who they are.
So in the vein of like, when someone says like the game and you start thinking about it, do me and Clarence also have to roll because we automatically start thinking about it.
Actually, I mean, that's actually true. I would probably, yeah.
It's not,
that's a
yeah, at
good
least you'd
point.
also be like, wait,
No,
did
you're
you
right.
mean?
All right.
I think we
I'll
also
roll
should throw wisdoms as well.
It
I don't know.
Oh, well, that was my insight roll. Do I roll a wisdom save as well? How's this work?
yeah, you can roll a wisdom save.
I mean, I think like it's impossible to not think of the person when someone starts mentioning it.
Yeah, you can go ahead and
There you go. Good. I also forget.
Yeah.
Good. I don't even want to remember as the character, so it's fine.
Only the two who think she got eaten remember.
Oh my god, yes!
Actually, oh no.
Garver, you're the only one.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh, that's so much worse.
Oh!
We're not gonna listen to him.
No.
We're not.
Yeah.
We're not.
So
Hell yeah.
I'll straight up
everybody
say
else,
Zhao then.
20?
Yeah, I
everybody
could say
else has
Zhao, and then when
completely
she's like,
forgot.
"Who is that?" When she says, "Who is that?" I'll say, "I meant Lothra," which is the other girl.
And she'll just kind of look at him like, she's fine.
You want so when we come up with the name, you want me to send it to her?
I don't care as
Okay.
long as it doesn't involve me.
All right.
Anyways. Well, here you go. And she hands it to somebody, whoever decides to take
I'll
it. If
take
nobody's taking it,
I'll
she'll
take
like
it.
kind of like.
I'll
So
take it.
you take it. Anyways, thank you all for your work. Most of it seemed easy, I would imagine. Some of you proved yourselves that you were capable. And we had a talk as well about the little incident that I made sure you were all aware, but it seemed to work out in our favor still. And so no harm, no foul. So good job. Sometimes it's not easily done to still meddle with affairs that are not your own and to come out on top.
Can I insight check that?
At least just
Sure.
like a smirk and just
No,
says, like,
wait.
well, it's my specialty to mess with other people's stuff.
That sounded very weird when they said it like that. Why does he keep doing that? Stop doing that.
And is it something specific you're trying to insight?
I don't know. The way she said that seemed kind of weird.
That it's not
Oh,
easy coming back on top after.
meddling.
Madeline, why is it doing that? I don't know why it's doing that.
I don't know. It must be a setting where it shows the entire formula.
Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna refresh. Being weird. I got a 17 though.
Let's see. For 17, I mean, the sounding makes sense. It's where, especially someone who comes from like kind of like a line of duty, especially when you're not supposed to get yourself involved in something, but you still try to do it anyway. But you know the way everything works out, you don't get in trouble for it. Whatever you were trying to do was successful. It's more of, not all the time are you able to get away with something, and still everything work out just fine. So, but anyways, thank y'all, and y'all have a good time.
Thank
And as you guys kind of start to
Okay.
like, do your own thing for a second. Oh, and Elise, may I speak with you for a second?
Sure.
Okay. As you get closer, and she just, I have something for you that you might be able to handle. I mean, you seem the type of person that would be able to handle these type of tasks, especially what I've seen you do before.
Mm.
There is especially around the nighttime, you might be able to catch it tonight. There is this creature that I so fondly like to not be disturbed, to be able to do its whatever it wants. But it seems as some hunters are trying to put an end to its existence. Such a small, pathetic creature just wants to live in the limelight of this city. From what I was told, there is this particular hunter. I don't care how you deal with them. You don't have to kill them. You don't have to capture them. Just get them to quit hunting the bird.
Okay, are we looking for a specific bird or?
Well, it tends to not. While it does apparently like to live in such a populated city, it also doesn't like the crowd. So it tends to fly around at night. And that's when, unfortunately, a lot of the patrols don't happen as much, allowing these pesky hunters to get in. They probably are the ones who force this creature to try to even hide in a city like this. I just want you to stop the hunter. You do that, and there will be a reward for you. And I will put it at an extra 1,000 gold pieces for you.
I can give it a. I mean, considering that I have free to deal with them as I want them, that's interesting.
Yeah, I do not care how you deal with them. I just want them to quit.
All right. I'll go have a look around town and see what I can find.
Thank you. You'll probably be able to catch a good view on the rooftops. But if you don't, no biggie.
You know how
But-
it looks specifically, so I have an easier time finding it because of my spells. Or what type of bird is it? Is it just a bird? Is that all you know?
You'll know when you see it.
Okay.
That's the more secret I can leave it, the less anything can ever come up to it. No
Fair enough.
offense.
No, I'll find it. Don't worry.
Thank you. And then She slowly walks over as both Master Bell and this other guy, seems to be laughing about something, and they're starting to load up their wagons, get on their carts, and start heading out.
I feel bad for those horses. they're on one cart together. Oof.
So, you guys are now left to your own devices in Krisport. It's not too
Which money
late
was it
to.
again?
So, you
Oh,
guys have been rewarded for the contract. It was a total of 3,000 gold pieces, but they gave you 1,000 up front. So, it's now a total of 2,000. 2,000
So
gold
divide that
pieces.
by
500 extra each.
500 each, yeah.
Oh, I've got money in my pocket and it's burning a hole.
Mine too.
So what are we doing now? I thought that was weird that she acted like she didn't remember Zhao.
Who?
By the way, Zhao,
I
Who?
have no clue what you're talking about.
I don't know who you're talking
the
about.
one lady.
Which one?
Remember how when we got to Ironmere, we got there with one and then he left with another?
There was only two.
Hey, hold on. Are you okay?
Yes, I think so.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Are you having one of those like fits?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Was it high or low?
Ow!
You rolled high.
Oh yeah, that makes sense then.
You mean
If I rolled low, I was gonna be convinced
Oh,
that
yeah.
I was the crazy one, and I was just gonna be like, "Did I make this all up in my head?"
Hold on.
Yeah.
Can I
No,
insight check?
I'm pretty sure.
Garbu?
I mean, the only thing that you're gonna find out is if that he believes what he's.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh, at least that'll tell me if he's crazy or dumb or like lying.
It is hard to tell regardless of whatever he rolls. It's going to be hard to tell because you have no recollection of this person at all, and he is talking about a complete stranger.
Why don't we just
500 each, right?
But I don't think he's like fully off his rocker crazy right now. He's spewing dumb stuff.
He's Garbu.
God, this is so hard because I respect Garbu as a person, but he's also like an 8-year-old with an intelligence of 8.
You know, I will do my insights, but it's only to see if I believe that that he believes in what he's saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I mean, with that roll, I will find out that. Yeah. Okay. At least like I don't know who this person is, but I don't remember anything.
On the cart, you were, and I'll point to Clarence, you were joking about Lord Bell eating her. Because she wasn't with the group anymore.
Right. Eating who?
Zhao.
Who?
Yeah,
Still
you
don't
keep
know who
saying
that
that.
is.
We don't. Is that a noise, or are you saying a name?
Or
She
is
looked
that
like
like
this,
a
and I
pet?
will attempt to draw her face on the ground, but it's just a smiley face.
Yeah, that's how the happy person looks to a child, I suppose.
Do I recognize that person?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what you're doing.
You saw them at Walmart once, probably. Back in the day.
What?
When that was the logo.
I still don't know what you're doing. You just spit imprint on the ground and.
How do I?
Can I do a medicine check on Garbu?
Sure.
I don't know if I even have.
Why don't we
Oh.
Wow. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Hey, another one. It's been a while.
I gotta put it on. Yeah, it's been 3 sessions. This isn't good. I gotta put it on the list.
It's been a while.
I don't really have any sort of.
Okay, it's not you, so we're good.
Okay.
But because of your nat 1.
Yep. Is it? Should I do the thing?
No. Because of your nat 1, you're starting to feel like a little tightness in your stomach.
The belly demon.
Oh.
Or I guess I shouldn't say that. It would be your own interpretation of what that means. Unless you say it out loud.
Oh.
I will go, however, she looked like this, and I will cast Spiritual Weapon, which I can determine what form it takes, of any form, and it will just look like her head.
That's just some random person.
It is some random person to the fact that it kind of looks blurry to you guys. But to some of you might think this could be just how the spell works, because again, it's a weapon. It's not really supposed to, like a good imitation of things, especially creatures.
What are we supposed to be looking at?
This. Oh. I mean, it does kind of vibrate slightly, right? It's magical.
I had to do it.
I mean, it gives off like a little presence.
You can touch it. It's like ethereal, but it's still solid.
You know what? I'm gonna go look in town. Like, we should probably find a place to hang out for the night, so we can come back to some place and then go.
It's like dusk, but it's not night, right? It's like 8, 9. I guess that is night.
It takes like a day. It took like a day. Yeah, it's about dusk, I think.
Yeah. Because it takes you guys about 3 hexes to move, and you guys made it there, you know.
Like, stores are probably still open for the next hour or so, right?
Yeah, they're still open. It's you're talking about, like, you know, New York City nightlife here. Las Vegas stuff.
How about we find a nice place, and then we'll get something to eat, and then, like, if we want to go out afterwards, we can. But at least we've got the spot then, right?
Like a pub crawl.
Well, I didn't say that, but we also have an underage person here, so he can have milk, and he's already drunk from what it sounds like.
I'm mature for a kobold.
Well, sexually mature and other ways aren't the same.
Mentally.
Yes, mentally.
It's confusing.
Yeah, why don't we just
that question?
Why don't we just
at
find
what
a tavern?
point is anyone mentally mature?
I mean, the question is, like, even when you're physically mature, when do you ever become mentally mature? That's the big question, right? That's sort of the big question for Els, right? Because even when you're like 80,
you don't remember Zal?
Okay, hey, look, we know you think whatever this is real. We don't think it's real, okay?
It is. Just because you don't think it's real doesn't mean it isn't.
How about this? If you come up with a way to prove this to us, we'll believe you, okay? You can put your little
Zone of Truth. I can do Zone of Truth, not today, but
well, then
why you guys won't know if I fell for it.
I think you need a nap, right? You're just tired, a lot of excitement. I almost got shot, you know.
That was yesterday.
Not yesterday. That was yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys want some jerky? They had a jerky stand right next door to us.
Yes.
No.
Garbu.
Good.
He offered you food.
I'm okay.
He's sick.
He's sick. I mean, I assume that Elisa's been in this town before, right?
Actually.
Yes.
Smell my shoe. Maybe something's wrong with you.
Fuck your shoe. I mean, let's go find. I know this nice place. Let's go there.
Let's go find it.
So, Elise, you would know there is. I mean, there is a spot everywhere besides the inner city. In all 4 districts, without including the inner, there is, you know, taverns all over. So it depends if you guys wanted to be where you guys are. You're the south, you're the fields. If you want to find the closest one, you can, or you guys travel a little bit. It's up to you.
I want to like, Elise probably remembers a nice one. She wants to go to a nice one, not the closest one. Unless the closest one is the nicest one.
The nicest one would be on the east side of Shoreside.
Oh yeah, let's go there.
You be heading to Anastrana's Tavern.
Sounds like something she would go to.
Okay. So, as you guys make your way over there, what you guys see first just on the outside is the tavern is like a brick row house with a small fenced yard and shuttered windows. It contains several paintings on the wall and a craps table. A little bit of gambling. But it's definitely a very pleasant looking place, especially when you enter. You know, you got very well done tables. There is like a bar, but it's like better than some of the ones that you guys have recently seen. It's a really nice place.
Holy cow!
What? What are we supposed to be?
Wait, did we get paid?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
How much money did we get? I forgot to ask.
You got another 500.
Oh, sick!
Yeah, I added
I'm
mine
rich.
to the bag of holding.
I'm adding some of mine to the bag of holding.
I already have enough on my person that I don't think I'll have an issue if I get left on my own.
6.
Left alone fund.
I may have to go into hiding, so I'm just like, yeah. Can I just? Do I have to keep doing the thing where I ritual cast disguise self and then like that, or like?
I mean, that's up to you.
Maybe we should
Because
buy you an item
that's
that can do
you
that for you.
constantly casting a spell. Because it only lasts 1 hour.
That's what I was thinking.
You can buy a disguise.
Maybe
Yeah,
we should buy you a mask.
I mean, I could make a disguise. I have proficiency with the
Yeah,
disguise
you
kit.
just-
'Cause
I've heard that this really effective way of disguising yourself is like you put on sunglasses, like a cap and a hoodie, and like a hoodie over it, and then people will never recognize you.
I've heard that you
We can
can just
try
put
that.
on glasses and put one little swirl in your hair.
But I think you need to also then slouch a little bit so you don't really have the same posture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also wear different clothes, probably.
I
I mean, there's plenty of stuff you can buy. I mean,
holy crap, we are rich.
yeah, we are rich.
Sorry, I just realized how much gold we
He's
have.
just casually response. Yes, we are. I mean, it's like the nice thing about doing contract work, like for rich people, is that you get a lot of money. The problem is that they're insufferable, and I'm so glad we're done with them. Oh well, we're technically not done with them because they offered me another contract, but
Oh, that's cool.
but you know, at least with like I'm so fucking done. Like, you know, oh, our interests are this. Don't do this. I'm like, fuck that. If I want to fuck shit up, I want to fuck shit up.
Is this something like you'd been doing for a while?
No, I've just been doing random stuff before this.
It's not exactly a lot of fun having to be
You know,
in
be. Yeah, no, it's not really fun to be. It's like it's almost as boring as guard duty, I suppose. Looks at 8. Knowing that he can't see that she's looking at him.
I feel like there's not a
pretty
lot of
bad.
middle class people in like these areas, but where I came from, there were a lot of like lower middle class guys.
I mean, this is more like the rich part of town, to be honest.
Okay.
Guard duty was pretty terrible. Guard duty was
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I used to come here like a while to like go out at night and have a party, get back here, crash, and then
Yeah.
Well, why don't we do that?
Yeah.
Let's celebrate that we job well done.
Should we get some rooms here?
Yeah, sure. I'm sure.
Alright.
Like, I wonder if they recognize me at the counter. I used to come here a bit.
You guys want to go inside?
I mean, yeah, if you definitely for sure, as you used to sing this the owner who works more of the nighttime, she is a female half elf. You can see where she does tend to wear like a large gray jacket, but does not cut a very imposing figure. She walks like with a little bit of a slouch on her, but will stand up straight to her full 5'6" when asserting herself. Sporting a brown mohawk, this woman's hair draws a lot of attention, but her green eyes also kind of seem a little bit slightly larger than normal.
Oh.
But she
You
is
said she was a halfling?
half elf.
Half elf.
Half
I was like, that's a tall halfling.
No, half
Makes a
elf.
lot more sense.
Half elf. But she is extremely pleasant. You guys come in. Irissa, welcome.
Who?
Or sorry, old habits die. I had a brain fart. I was looking at something. Elise. Alright, game over.
Try again.
Alright. So, Elise,
Rewind
welcome. Yeah.
I feel like you're talking to like a different version of me.
it happens. I think it was just more of the habit that I was constantly I was trying to fight back the tone I used to do. At least
Secretly a hag. She's secretly the hag, and so she recognized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orisa, welcome. That's where that was coming in.
Yeah.
Anyways, Elise, welcome. It's been a while. Haven't seen you in a bit.
I've been traveling, the usual. Oh, well, not the usual. I mean, the new usual, I suppose.
Well, why don't I got some drinks in the back. I can go ahead and get started for you. The usual.
Sure.
All right. And she starts to walk off and goes to get stuff handled.
So yeah, I used to come to this place maybe a bit too much. I mean, it was like my go-to place. And then I went out clubbing, and then I came back half drunk. Sometimes with a guy, sometimes with a woman. It's like all that kind of stuff.
So, after a few minutes later, she comes back, and we're talking about like it's like wine, and then with like 2 shot glasses of some. At least you would kind of know, depending on your type of mood. If you're trying to get more hammered, you would take the one that's a little bit more of a clear one. If you're trying to get more into like a relaxing buzz, you take the darker colored one, and then you start drinking your wine after whichever one you drunk. So, but she brings that out and has all of you different glasses, wine to it with those 2 shot glasses.
So I look at Garby. So for you, I'd probably recommend the darker one. Not the light one. The lighter one is like unless
sounds both.
Yes, that's
what I was honestly expecting.
I look at her and I'm like, I've never seen anyone do that, so I'm wondering what's gonna happen.
No, is that what happens with the intelligence check?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was why
you just wanted to know what they were. You were like,
no. It's like why are they bringing 2 shot glasses?
Like I think what Elise will do, like seeing that, knowing that he can't see, like she'll like put his hand. Okay, this one if you want to get super hammered, and then she puts his hand on the other one, or this one if you just want to get more relaxed.
Okay.
I mean, and if you're like Garby, then you chug both. I can't promise. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I didn't chug both. I just get them. I'll drink the wine.
I do need to know if anybody chugs both of them though.
Yeah. Like, no one ever does both of them, but I mean...
I'll just drink the wine and leave the 2 shots.
Hold on.
God, I really want to, but I know Aeth's not an idiot. Like,
does Aeth have self-control?
Not doing it.
Aeth has self-control, but Cole does not.
I will take 1 shot. Not both.
It's ever which one you want.
Yeah.
I'll take 1 shot then.
Which one?
The hammered or the relaxer?
Does it have to be? Do I have to pick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can eeny, meeny, miny, mo and roll a die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just roll a d20. If it's odd, it's the clear one. If it's an even, it's the dark one.
Clear.
Okay.
Odd.
So at this point, when you take that, and you definitely feel the burn as it goes down, but then you come in and follow it with the wine, and it kind of helps relieve some of it, but like you can feel this weird sensation going on. For the next 24 hours, you are disadvantaged on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
I feel like Dex would be in there too.
Yeah, why not? Actually.
Well, that's not for 24 hours. That's just like whatever for like, messiness. But for the mind, because he's trying, like, that's the process of getting more hammered. It's definitely his mind that's fucked.
Okay.
Because there's an after he has the hangover, like it's still there. It's still like that headache.
Immediately drunk?
Yeah.
All right, bad decisions while I'm drunk. I know that's true. All right, odds or evens? Odds, I do it again. Evens, I don't.
He does it again.
Well, here's
Do
the.
you think someone else is shot?
I did
can't
have
do it
one in
now?
front of me.
Well, the question is, do you take the other one, or do you
Oh,
take
he
the
could
one
have
that,
stolen mine. So
or do you take the one that Garbu hasn't took?
Hold on.
Because Garbu, since you're
he's
just
rolling again for it.
Garbu, since you're just drinking the wine, like it tastes really good. You feel like there's something missing, but other than that, it tastes really good.
It's just grape juice, isn't it?
No,
Alcohol's all in the shot.
I mean, it's more like a prosecco, I suppose.
but
Odds, it's mine. Evens, it's Garber's.
Yours. Oh my
He drinks
god.
one of each.
My other one.
Both
One of
shots.
each.
okay.
There you
Elise
go.
goes,
That's
Elise
what we
goes like,
wanted.
maybe you should. Oh.
I feel like he was
So-
reaching for Garbu's, and then he like slouches and grabs the other one, and then just.
Clarence, now you
Yeah.
not only do you have disadvantage on everything, whatever it is, it's just flat disadvantage. You're starting to see some funky stuff happening.
Was that?
Is
Was
this
he supposed to do
ayahuasca?
that?
Like, am I Aaron Rodgers right now? Like, am I about to day trip?
You
What a night trip.
as Anastrana kind of leans in closer to Elise, and she's like, I seen this happen actually just the other day. This person thought it was tempting as well. I warned them, but you might want to put a bell on your friend before it's a little too late, because he's about to enjoy that trip.
Pure
Elise
chaos
just goes
right
like,
now.
Elise looks at Clarence. I'm gonna need to take your money and give it to Garbu. So, and like take the bag as well, because you're
Where's
gonna
the
go.
web at? I made that.
You're gonna go on a really hard trip right now, and I'm gonna keep it safe, and you will get it back later. Okay?
What do you mean?
So.
As
gonna do some stuff
Elise
that I could-
as Elise is talking, she's bending, like curve bending. Like you see her head, like she her body slowly bends, and so like she's like an upside down U as she's talking to you.
I'm like, I'm gonna keep this safe. I'm gonna keep this safe. You go have fun, okay? And I'm just gonna take his like expensive
Ow.
belongings, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll keep these safe. You go have fun, okay?
I'll hold
Wow.
on to those. This is. I push
Yeah, you
the
can-
2 shots as far away from me as my little like 1
Who are you
foot long
pushing him to?
arm can reach.
Who are you pushing him to?
Just away from me, just into the center of the table. I have a 1 foot long arm,
Yeah.
so
Garber,
Yeah, I think
don't
that's
move.
at
There's a
most
mouse-
my arm is 1 foot long.
There's a mouse in your hat controlling you. Don't move.
I don't think you're okay.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna call him Fatatouille.
Medicine? Yeah,
Medicine.
he's bad right now, isn't he?
Like
Yeah.
He's not here.
So-
He's somewhere else.
Goblins' eyes tend to be, a little bit more of the yellowish shade of their coloring. You can see like his eyesight is like they're really shot, but there's the shadings are slowly like you're seeing different hues. They're still yellow, but then you see like a little bluish hue come in. Like his eyesight is, you could tell just by looking at his eyes, he's tripping.
Well, we're here to celebrate, aren't we? More than others, I guess.
I mean, he's going to definitely celebrate in some form.
Wonder what would happen.
But Garbu, you hold on to his things so he doesn't like lose everything in the ditch. But we're probably gonna have to go look for him at some point. He's probably, I don't know.
Oh.
He's probably gonna do a lot of things right now. I'm concerned, slightly.
Yeah, but I
it's really
really
concerned.
want to.
I need to look at
I
Who
something.
took
really
my
want
jelly
to.
beans?
Here, just hold on to this, and I hand him the ornate orb that
I
I
immediately
found.
drop it. I immediately drop it. It's a snake. I immediately drop it. It's a snake. It's a snake. Why are you handing me
Perfectly
this?
Well,
spherical.
The issue is, and Garber, I'll kind of give you a little bit of an extra on this. You go to try to hand it to him, but like his hands is all the way over here.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I don't want it.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this back. You want to lie down?
No, the floor is lava. What is wrong with
You
you
want to
today?
lie down on the
Clarence,
table?
Yeah.
you cast levitate on yourself.
I'm
The,
flying.
the floor is lava.
I'm flying.
Right.
I'm good. You
He's
guys
floating.
should get off the ground. You should get off the ground now.
Actually, I'm like resistant to fire, so I'm kind of okay.
Okay, everybody else should get off the ground.
Elise just giggles and she like takes like she sips on the wine and she's like, I have some work to do tonight, so I'll take this one. She takes a little flask, puts the relaxing one in. I have some work to do, but after I'm done with that, I'm gonna definitely take this. I'm sorry for everything he's gonna do. And she like gives him her 20 gold. I think they should probably cover it in case he fucks some shit up. If it costs more, let me know.
Guess I'm on clearance duty. I'm gonna take the relaxer drink shot and then drink the wine.
As you take that, your whole body is just so warm. Like, you're talking about that little stiffness that you felt in your shoulder, almost like it just melts away.
Oh gosh, I haven't felt that this is years.
I mean, told you it was a good place. I mean, you're not supposed to drink both of them, but you know, otherwise.
And then when you drink the wine with it, for Garber who doesn't know, but for you, it blends together so well that it kind of keeps this effect, if you will, kind of going a lot longer than it should be.
Oh wow, feels nice.
Wait, I'm glad I didn't buy the wine. Good lord, I'd be dead.
Well, I mean, right there if you really want to drink it.
He's levitating.
Do you want me to roll again? This is chaos.
No.
I have to.
There's still my 2 shots on the table, Cole.
Can
You
I
could
like
drink
actually
those by
levitate it for the fun of it? Can I like sort of like a balloon put him higher up?
Phew, just slap his leg and he just goes.
Yeah. I just put them higher up, and then as I put them higher up, I like spin him around.
I immediately start crying. I'm crying. I am just. I'm not even like I'm ugly crying.
Hey,
like,
Clarence, this is pretty scary, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, do you want me to do it?
Yeah, I need you to do it.
I won't let him spin for too long though.
All right,
but
but
this you need to reach him.
But
he's
this
when I see him starting to spin, it won't do anything because he'll just be paralyzed spinning. I was gonna say I cast Hold Person, but that would just make it worse. No, I cast Hold Person because I'm stupid. Spell save 16.
Oh yeah, I gotta save. Yeah. What is it?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
For what save?
Yeah.
Wisdom. You can click on the button. It should allow you to. So do it again. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Failed.
So
he's now paralyzed, spinning.
And I had to roll a D100, and we don't know.
So you're just kind of. You know, I'm gonna do the first one because I like that one. You grow a little bit taller, but for you, you feel like your body is being pulled and stretched. But
he's also paralyzed.
And he's paralyzed. But
clenched teeth.
You only
I'll get out my rope and I'll try to laugh at him.
But you only grow. Oops, not that one. 2 inches.
Oh, so it's like barely.
Is that really noticeable?
No.
My clothes probably don't fit right.
But
they're just a little off.
But to you feel like you're being stretched.
Should we? You shouldn't be spinning them like that.
I can't stop him. I'll get out my rope and I will try to like loop the rope on him to pull him back down.
You know, I could just stand
Probably
up. Probably
dexterity based.
Yeah, just do a dexterity check.
Okay, there we go.
Natural 20.
Cover.
Easy enough. As he's still like kind of doing this little spinning, as you toss it, it's like as he spin like a fan, it just catches it and it slowly just tangles him up.
He pulls himself down. Okay, we're going to our room. How much for our room?
Let's see. I'm going to say with the 20 gold, it was bought pretty good.
Okay.
So,
I mean, yeah, I covered the room and any potential damages.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to the room, and I'm just going to tie you to your bed.
Oh,
Am I going to be paralyzed the whole night?
no.
No, for like
Only
a minute.
1 minute, I think.
Minute.
I'm going to be honest with you. I know you guys can't know this, but I don't know when this is going to end. As soon as I'm unparalyzed, I'm bolting.
I mean, you're still tied up at the moment.
You're tied up.
Oh, that's true.
Well, it's a very wuss tied up.
Okay, I'm gone.
Yeah.
So we'll get
tries to run,
we'll
it again, but...
we'll get to that point in a little bit. Elise, what do you do?
I mean, it's not night, right? We still have some time before night.
It's up to you. Do you sit and relax a little bit, watch the chaos unfold as they try to get Clarence every now and then? Like when he touches the ground, he tries to run, but then he just freezes, and because levitate is still on him, it's like he goes to fall, but then he doesn't hit the floor, and he just slowly levitates down horizontal.
If only you could see this age.
This is the worst night of my life.
No, you're paralyzed.
It's really funny. I know you can't see anything of it, but it's really funny. He sort of fell over, and now he's like face down, but a little bit of the ground like floating around.
Oh jeez.
Also, I don't know. Like, are you into guys or into girls? Do you want to go meet some people? Or are you not into that stuff?
Well, we can go out, I guess. These two can have fun.
He's still relaxed, right? I mean, they're gonna have their own shit show now, so they can have fun with that.
Yeah.
I take A to one of the, I suppose, medieval versions of a club that Elise went to a lot.
I'd say easy enough.
I'm gonna hook my boy up.
All right. Hey, as you go with Elise, you're really relaxed. You're mellow. You're not. The downside to this is you're not cautious.
Yeah, exactly.
You are go with the flow. So, is there anything in particular that, as people come up and try to talk to you, does something happen? Does it not happen? Give me your vibe check.
Am I is the music really loud?
Speaking of music, I mean,
if so, you can't see anymore.
Like is it like one of those clubs where it's like?
I mean,
it's medieval music in that sense, so it can't be like fucking breathing techno.
Yeah, it can't be no rave, but there is bards that are playing, trying to get this little night groove going type thing. It's
like a jazz club.
Sure.
That's up.
But
I'm just gonna
anyways, there's people there. It's up to you on if you take anything from that or not.
I guess I'll just chat with them if they come up to me.
Okay.
I mean, Elisa's literally puts him at the bar, and then goes around and looks for some hot she's been there before. She knows the kind of girls that would probably entertain someone because they think he's special, and she goes up to one of them, and she's like, that guy over there is a really rugged warrior, and he could probably use a good night. I heard he's good in bed. And then she just casually strolls off as she leaves Ayat in this mess.
Oh god.
Okay. So Ayat, you're sitting at the bar, you're kind of relaxing. There was a little drink that was made for you, and you're vibing everything. One girl comes up and tries to chat with you. Another girl you think a guy somehow got mixed up in this, but then another girl. And as you're chatting with him, I want you to roll me 3 d20s. Let's do some insights.
Insights? You want insights? All right, I got it.
Yeah, I want some insights. And this is more of the vibe that you're feeling, and do you continue with something or not? It's up to you though, but still, of how far some things try to go.
All right, first one, 8, 19.
Can we get better?
23.
Yeah, we can get better. Nice.
Okay, so it starts off kind of weird. There's multiple people trying to talk to you, but as it feels like the night goes on, the amount of people slightly dwindle, but it's up to you if you take advantage of anything.
I don't think he has an idea why they're all coming up.
As they're just, so tell me about your travels, and another one comes up and is like, you can feel them kind of pushing on you and leaning on you, and you're currently warm-blooded at this point as well.
Yeah, probably several more drinks into it. I mean, I used to be a guard, traveled from Eastbourne to the Golden Summit. Golden Summit, yeah.
You can feel as they slowly kind of pull on like your clothing. As most medievals, like, the little kind of like tied shirt, you can feel it slowly kind of gets untied as they're slowly trying to pull you one way or another.
I'm sorry. You need something?
Yeah. Why don't you come this way and continue telling me your stories?
Okay.
It gets led away and poisoned.
So, Elise, as you've created the chaos for both your teams, you head out. What do you do?
Well done. Job well fucking done. I think Elise, like, as she walks out of the place, and looks back at him and sees that people are starting to show up, she's like, nods and then leaves out the door. And then she starts, as she goes inside, she's like, I wonder where this fucking bird is. And then she just maybe why the fuck not, right? She actually goes off into the alleyway and she casts. She sits there for like 10 minutes to cast Speak with Animals ritually. And she just like, all right. Anyone here of the animal variety who can help me find someone who doesn't belong here? I look around for.
You get no response.
Losers. You do that, and then she Elise disappears into the alleyway and starts looking for any form of animal that sits around.
After a little bit, you would find like what looks like a cat that's kind of like laying on like a little bit of the windowsill.
Yo, what's up, buddy?
Just sits there.
Mao. Just to annoy it.
Does it push a vase off at her?
It just kind of like wags its tail for a second and then just still sits there.
So I know you like eating birds and shit. Have you seen any like special one around here? Exotic.
A bird's a bird.
I mean, apparently this one is a special one.
Yeah, when it's in my tummy.
No, then it's a dead one. I'm not looking for a dead one. I'm looking for an alive one.
And then it's not special.
Useless. And she let's see.
that cat is.
So, knowing that. Ah, wait, I have this thing called Druidcraft. Like, at least Druid crafts some catnip. Okay, there's a reward in it if you tell me. And she like washes the catnip in front of its nose.
Offering drugs to a cat.
He shows no like physical, like he's awake or whatever, or like ears twitching, but you see like his head is like slowly trying to itch to it, and then you know this, and you kind of keep pulling, and he's like, "Alright, whatever, I don't want it no more."
Dude, costs another, like a little bit extra. I mean, you sure?
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
It's drugs.
It's a drug day.
Well, it's 13 only.
I'm not in the mood.
Ah, fine. Here, have it for free. I'm gonna go look for someone else.
As you kind of lay it in front of him and you start to walk away, you swear you hear like, sucker, and starts to eat it.
Like as she shouts back, sucker, it's magical.
Snaps her fingers into his fingers, probably, yeah.
Just magical poof dust comes out.
Yeah.
Damn it. So while you're
still, like it still actually like it still works, but it's just.
So while you're doing that, Clarence and Garbu, how are you guys holding up?
I actually canonically like the fact that he keeps re-paralyzing me, and I float, and then he re-paralyzes me until I pass out. If you're okay with that.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless you want to roleplay me trying to get away.
No, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Unless.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Nice, I'm gonna die. Saving throw. Oh! Well.
You're not passing out.
Yeah. At one point while he's paralyzed, I will try to take anything sharp he has on him off of him and put him into the two-person tent that we have before zipping it up and taking my lock of trickery that I have and just snapping it on the outside of the tent in whatever manner I can.
So Garbu, as you were like trying to take some of the stuff off, you just get left-handed bitch slapped.
By me?
By you.
Okay.
Clarence, you're currently quote-unquote not there. As Garbu, you look back and you see this Clarence who is no longer Clarence, but you see this twisted face and it's just staring at you. Let me down now. As it's like the raspiness of his voice.
Who are you? It's the belly demon, isn't it?
Clarence, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Obviously, Clarence. Nothing to see here. No drugs involved.
No drugs were taken in the making of this film.
Following all OSHA guidelines at work.
As, well, hold on. First off, I want that cast. And then, okay. So, as you were starting to try to take some of the stuff off of him, are you doing anything particular?
Is Clarence doing anything in particular, or me?
No, that was for something earlier. I wanted to make sure I had that documented on his sheet. So don't worry about it. At this point in time, you saw that face to face with the creature, like his, like this twisted like face, as it demanded that you like let him down.
Can I tell what that was?
A demon trap with the cleric's the good thing that could have happened here.
Like,
can I tell what that was, DM, or
what was?
That face.
Oh yeah, sure. Make an insight.
18.
Okay.
Belly demon?
You can assume at the same time, like, there's other thoughts running, like, is this just him being drunk? Is this him just, like, is he, like, an angry drunk person?
But the face, like, went away right after it said that, right?
No.
It's not, like, still...
It's still like his twisted, like, face. It's not really pleasantly looking.
This could be bad. Let me just... If this is low, things could be bad. Oh, okay, never mind. If it was low, I was gonna cast Spiritual Guardians targeting anything that wasn't me or Clarence.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's other people in this hotel. That could have been bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will.
As you're thinking,
I will push this thing into the tent.
Okay, so where's the tent, by the way?
I set it up just like on the floor in the middle of the room.
Okay, so you pushed it into the tent, and what do you, like, zip it up?
Yeah, and then I'll take the little lock and I'll put it on the tent.
So as you start to zip it up, and you hear the creatures, it's like, "What are you doing? Don't you zip?" Oh, and then when you zip it up, you don't hear anything.
I unzip it just to peek.
You don't see anything.
Like, he's not in there anymore?
No.
When I disappeared?
I cast sending to the most responsible person I travel with. Ace.
So,
Elise has sabotaged his group completely.
Ace hears in his brain. I put Clarence in a tent. He just disappeared.
Stop right there.
There was an evil face.
No, as you said, you put him in a tent. The next couple of words will probably be you. Actually, you know what? No, never mind. Continue.
Clarence in a tent. What was the next one? I saw. Oh, he disappeared. I saw an evil face. I don't know where he went. I need help, please.
So, AF. I just need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Low.
Just roll it first, and we'll see.
Yeah.
So, you don't hear it because everything that's happening is kind of, like, loud, and you're still in the process of, like, starting to, because this happened a little bit from now.
Oh.
And so this is kind of where, like, your crowd of people kind of, like, slightly died down a little bit, but there's still a ton of people kind of, like, pulling on you, pushing on you. They're leaning on you. Like, you can feel them all, like, pressing against you. So yeah, you don't. It just doesn't register.
Must have been the wind. No.
I hear no response back.
You probably hear like some random response to something random.
He's just like, yeah, I used to be a guard, and I'm just like, okay, I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'll cast it again to the only other person I know in the city, I guess, other than people who I think ate someone.
No one believes.
Yes. Elise? Something's wrong with Eighth. I put Clarence in a tent and his face turned evil, then he disappeared.
Okay. So as you were going through and speaking of this, you feel a thrust as like something shoved against you, and you can hear it run out the door.
He's after him.
We got a runner! He used invisibility on you!
But I didn't unzip it all the way. I just unzipped it a peek because I
had
did
it
lock
prepared
it. Like,
too.
I guess Misty Step maybe could have worked.
Yeah, I had it prepared. I know that's true.
I mean, Misty Step, then you only need to see a little bit, but then the invisibility will break.
But
Anyway,
the
what do I
invisibility
hear?
wouldn't break until he
Well,
was out.
how can you lock a tent?
I don't know. I was just figuring. I was thinking like zippers, but I don't know how necessarily this. Because you said zipper.
I mean,
I figured this
you-
one had like knots that you tied, so
Yeah, I
like
was
you're
about to
gonna be
say.
able to like stick your fingers and peek out. But like I was gonna
Then
put the
I
lock
would do
through a
this.
knot.
I'll do this a little bit differently then. As you're in the middle of that, as you hear this loud, thunderous boom,
The tent just explodes.
God damn.
Thunderstep would just explode the tent.
Not Thunderstep, it's Thunder Wave, right?
Yeah, it's Thunderwave.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't have Thunderstep.
Oh, you don't have third
He's
level,
using
yeah.
my spell.
So
yeah.
we're going to. I don't. Okay, there we go.
I don't think I get Thunderstep. Do I?
I don't know.
No, I don't think
I'll
so.
roll a con save against that because I'm probably in its effect.
You do need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
My DC
4.
is
I
15.
get
You
thrown
take.
10 feet back.
Yep, and take 12 points of thunder damage.
Thunder damage.
Yeah, my DC is 15.
And then, so you do see him running out.
Hey, the good thing is I don't have any more second level spells.
Not on the reaction part.
Okay.
As you were being thrusted back, as the tent shatters, it's him bolting. It'd be pretty much, if you look at it, it's his turn.
So
he shattered and then ran. And then
so I'm saying that to you, Elise, and then you hear, oh,
a disconnect.
yeah.
Oh, well, good that Aid's having a good time. I don't know what happened there, but
So, Elise, what are you
Elise
doing?
just goes to Elise, like, well, remember, it says, I'll just go to the rooftop so you eventually see it. So Elise just goes to the rooftop and starts, because Elise is some weirdo who sits on rooftops anyway. She just goes
Okay.
hops around rooftops and just goes looking for a bird. And she still speak with animals up, so if she ever sees another animal, she's gonna go talk to it to see if she can find the bird.
Okay. So, you're up on a roof and you're kind of sitting there just watching, looking around, seeing, and it feels like a couple of minutes, if not an hour, has gone by. And this is altogether, I'm going to say it's been about 2 hours. So near the kind of like hour and 30-minute mark is when Clarence and Garbu kind of had their little situation. AF, how are you holding up?
Feeling pretty great. Where am I going again?
To our room.
Is she taking me to her room, or is it going to my? Or I'm confused.
It's a room. Does it matter?
You just said a room.
A room? Okay, yeah, just a room then. I'm probably thinking, gosh, nothing has gone horribly wrong yet, so this is great.
Do you allow things to continue, or do you try to keep things at a, I guess you could say, a little bit of a distance? How do you proceed?
Should be roll wisdom.
Because I mean, again, you're in a very solid vibe. You've been drinking. I would say now a disadvantage on wisdom with the constant drinking. Wisdom and intelligence.
Wisdom and intelligence check. Both
Yep.
of those? Okay.
Both of them.
Alright, wisdom. Just 7.
There we go. You don't have to roll both of them. I'm just letting you know you'd have disadvantage on both of them.
Oh, yeah, I got a 7.
What do you do? What are you doing?
I'm probably not thinking about anything else. I'm probably just thinking, oh, this is great. She wants to take me to a room or something. I don't know what's going on.
I'll say, and you can stop me if you want. I'll say because of that, like, it's almost like she just takes the lead and you're there for the ride.
Leaving the glasses on.
Not an issue.
Okay.
She does try to keep messing with you and take it off, though.
Oh, leave them.
But while
I think that's the one thing that Abe always be like, no. Like no matter how fucked up he is, that's like the one thing. That's a core thing in Abe. Like never take the glasses off.
There was somebody on 90 Day Fiance where the guy, he just would not let her take off his ball cap, and he always wore a ball cap. And that it just made me think of that.
So while that's happening, Elise, as you are sitting there, you're just watching, and oops. Let me see. Okay. So, as you're just sitting there watching, it feels kind of boring. You haven't seen anything, not much to go off on, and you have a high passive. You're generally just kind of looking around. You catch kind of like what looks like something darting about 30 yards away. Something looks like it's kind of darting across the sky and trying to make a turn. And you think you see what looks like a figure running across the rooftops.
Okay. Do I see? Okay, so do I sort of see what direction it's going?
It's almost like it's almost like at some point it turns and it's going a little bit kind of towards the inner chamber in the north, so kind of like diagonal in that type of direction.
Elise is gonna point, look at it, and then send a message with the earring at it, and be like, "Turn to the right and come to me on the rooftop. I'm the elf with the green hair. I'll keep you safe." And I still have to speak with animals because I kept recasting that, so they will actually understand what I'm saying.
Make a persuasion check.
Don't fuck me. 11, whatever that means.
Yeah, it's not turning.
Okay. Let's see.
I wonder.
There you go. I need to do this tactically. I can't do this.
Just because it feels like a little bit.
Okay. It probably will hear me. We'll just having failed. I will. It needs to. It doesn't have a range. Like, oh, there it has a range. Okay. No, I'm just gonna run after it, and as I'm running after it, I'm gonna look at the person chasing them, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, what am I looking at?
I mean, they seem to be pretty agile as they're jumping from rooftops to rooftops, and in chase of this creature. Still pretty far distance, so it's almost like a little chase game at this point. So, while you're chasing...
Oh, this is gonna be so stupid. You can think about this, spells coming out. Let me see. Wait, I'm just gonna check, because I'm just quite... I need to see how many of these I can summon, actually. There's animals coming out, so you know. Okay, 2 giant eagles will fly at this person.
Okay. And while you do cast that and you have them, go ahead and make a I would think of this as a general make me an athletics and an acrobatics check, and this is kind of determining of how fast you're able to keep going and trying to jump from roof to roof.
Athletics is really good. Not too bad for a -1.
Nice. So let me. Okay.
So like her stamina's a bit bad, but her dexterity is good at least.
Yeah, you feel like you are catching up, but when it comes to jumping over roofs, like it's almost like you're not even thinking about it as you're just like shifting from one spot, trying to keep the pace going. Garbu, as you are running through the streets, trying to chase after your goblin friend who, you hear him and it's like he's making turns fast enough. Both of you guys are just almost like you see just a quick glance of him making a turn. Not enough to cast a spell or something. Is there anything particular you're going to try?
Weapon. I'll use thaumaturgy and call out with my voice booming. Clarence, come back!
I
hope that.
Clarence, you hearing this like, somebody's like right behind you that and you're metagaming with me. So as you hear this voice from behind you, you're trying to outdo them. You're trying to get away from them. And you hear them. They're obviously close to you. As you cast Longstrider on yourself.
You go faster.
So I want to use that.
I did not have it prepared, I don't think.
You didn't?
How did I do it then?
Magic.
You didn't.
God. It's not even me. It's not even me.
It's the belly demon.
So you start to move faster. Garbu, you can hear the footsteps as both of y'all are chasing each other, alleyway streets, past buildings. His footsteps are getting almost a little bit quieter and quieter.
I don't have anything. I'm out of 3rd level spells. I can't message anybody. If I can't see him to cast a spell on him, that wouldn't work.
Probably gone, dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna wake up the next morning wondering where you are.
I guess I'll run for a little bit longer, trying to follow after and try to follow the footsteps on the ground.
Make a
survival.
Make a investigation or survival.
I will do one
thing. And here's the thing that's going to hurt you is the roads themselves everywhere. It's paved. It's not muddy. You guys are in the best part, or one of the best parts, and so here you haven't been here, and again, Garby, maybe you have, maybe you haven't, but like these streets are clean. So
I'll guide myself and try to follow the tracks. 23 total.
You're trying to keep up. So you're in a chase of your own as you're trying to just follow him at this point.
I'm just hoping my higher constitution can keep me going longer than him to the point where he'll have to stop and rest, and I can catch him then.
So,
have spells to run fast.
Elise.
Yeah. I don't have Long Strider.
As you summon your 2 eagles and they, pretty much fly out, going towards you see this person, as the eagles start to get closer and closer, you see like a magic kind of like poof, as you see a big creature almost the same size as them kind of pop out in between them, and it goes to like pretty much fight the eagles.
I mean, the eagles will like he can't stop both, so one of the they will both try to dodge him and try to go for the guy anyway. They have 80 feet, so they can probably fly around him without out of his reach.
Okay, so go ahead and roll 2d20s, and I'm gonna roll 1, and if I get anywhere close to one of them, one of the eagles is occupied with whatever the creature is. And I got lucky. 10. So
one of them, yeah.
One of them is, but the other one just kind of scoots around and tries to go at it. Go ahead and roll me an attack.
That's multi-attack even. What's a D5 to hit, so a D20 plus D5. Only a 5. Let's see, and then because it's multi-attack country, don't roll shit. 15.
Nope. As they kind of goes in for swings, and you get to see the person kind of duck roll, and as they jump across the next building.
Can I see the bird that's being chased?
You can like see an outline of it. They're not directly under it by any means, but it's in your view. Like you again see the outline, but it's not a small bird, that's for sure.
Let's see. I'm just gonna check if there's concentration or not. It's not. I'm gonna shout at it again, and I'm gonna cast the animal. No, wait, it's probably a smart animal. I mean, I can try. I mean, it's not that much of a waste, I suppose. Or should I do the other thing? Oh, too many choices. Fucking druids.
You can always try animal friendship if that's what you're.
Yeah, I'm gonna try casting animal friendship on it and say like. And just, yeah, that's why I'm gonna try to get animal friendship, see if it latches onto it. If it has an intelligence higher than 4, it doesn't work.
Check that bird's intelligence. This might work on Garbu.
Let me check something.
It instantly kills it.
There is some stuff I have to check. So as we're doing that, as we're checking on something, Aeth. Well, you're busy.
Yeah.
Garvu.
Even messaged at the phone.
How are you holding up?
I'm still following the trail as best as I can.
Okay. At this point, I will need an Clarence, if you will do this for me. Yeah, both of you go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's good. Hey.
Okay. Clarence, you're starting to lose your speed.
Ooh.
Starting to lose a little bit. Garber, is there anything else you're going to try, or just kind of keep following?
Just following the trail.
Am I still being
as
chased
best
by
as
the
I
dragon?
can.
Yeah. And go ahead and roll me another
D100.
Where is there they are. I need you to roll me another perception or investigation or survival as you're trying to chase down and follow and trick. Okay, that's one.
Guy,
Make sure.
Perception or survival?
Yeah. Or investigation, because investigation would be a little bit like if you're trying to figure out where he went.
24.
Nice.
I will pick perception every time if it's an option.
Okay. Yeah, you're still on this trail. Elise. It doesn't go through.
Okay, so it's a smart bird. Good.
So as you cast this for their turn, they're going as you see they jump across. You start to hear something that kind of starts to whistle through the wind, and as you see an arrow coming to your direction.
Okay.
And then yeah, so you're more focused on you. Okay. The first one, 18.
Hits.
You take 5 piercing damage. And then you see as they kind of land, as they pull and fire another one, hitting the creature, but it's still trying to fly away. So they just continue chasing after. You starting to get by, and you see as one of you eagles is in missed combat with this thing, because every time it tries to get away, it has wings of itself as it goes and is occupying it. They're pretty much fighting each other, and it's depending on how you want to interpret it, it could be a small to a medium-sized dragon as they are fighting each other.
I see.
So it is your turn. Go ahead and let's do another round of athletics and acrobatics too.
8. There's my one. I was gonna switch to other spells anyway.
I'm gonna check something.
At least wasn't gonna stop anyway to fight, so this only adds up. I love it.
Okay, so so you still catching up. It looks like it's almost starting to get kind of even with the paces that both of y'all are making. But you were starting to have to like either stop for a second to really make sure you jump a clear distance, or you're starting to slip and fall as you like improperly land on the next building. So it's kind of hurting you a little bit. So what do you do? What are you doing?
Elise looks at him, at the person who shot at her, and she's like, can't do that too. So for a bonus action, she will enter Constellation form. And then for actual actions, he is going to cast tidal wave on the person, away from the bird. So from where the bird, like he's going forward, and then ahead of him, the tidal wave is gonna hit him towards him.
Okay. Go ahead and put that out there, and I'll.
Dexterity, DC 16.
Also accidentally kills like 5 commoners. It's huge
I
tidal.
have to have a token selected. Fuck you and your token. I ain't gotta have nothing selected. I do what I want.
Did they worship Ocean too? Is that why they just drowned in the middle of the
And he's also, because I can see him. Oh, subtract 1 from it.
19.
Okay, he passes, but he still takes 9 damage.
Okay. I will take that 9 damage. As you kind of cast this wave, and it almost like they braced for it, and it kind of like they rolled a little bit on one of the roofs, and they kind of keep going.
And then the eagle tackles him as he does that.
Go ahead and make another attack with the eagles, or one of them at least.
Yeah, the other one's busy.
That hits.
So they get hit by the eagle. Oh, not too bad, I suppose. 10 damage from the first attack. Oh, oops, that would have been a 23, not a 24.
Wow. Yeah, that hits. Trying to make sure it's like, this better fucking hit.
8. Another 8 damage as the eagle like batters him.
Okay. As the eagle kind of goes down and swoops down, so the next round when you guys have to make your checks, they will have disadvantage.
And Elise will just for action just shout in the direction of the bird. Get yourself safe. I'll take care of him.
Okay. So, and then at the same time, as they kind of brace for that and the eagles swoop down and attack, you see this person kind of like, you don't see again, just the outline of them. And as they wield up 2 arrows and they fire at your direction.
Yeah, boy. Hit me up.
That one misses. 26 to hit.
Yeah, boy.
You take 7 plus. You're supposed to roll for me, but you didn't. I don't like it that you didn't. That's fine. I'll do it this way.
3 more damage, whatever it is.
Can I? That's what I want you to roll. Roll.
Doesn't want to.
It's like, oh god, lag. Okay, I just want the first one. Okay, so you take a total 19. It was a total of 19.
I see.
As you can,
We're doing good though.
As you can feel, just tingles as the arrows are like hitting you, and you're pulling them out. Just they're starting to tingle all over. So, Garbu and Clarence.
What's good?
I would like one more Constitution saving throw.
That one, baby. Dang it. Oh, he beat me.
Okay. As both of you feel like you're getting a second win, Garbu, as you come around a corner, you don't see, you kind of like stop for a second. As you stop, you don't hear the footsteps anymore. You don't see him. It's like a little bit of, there's tons of like little bits of stalls and carts and stuff kind of put like all in a little bit of the street, not obviously in the middle, but to the side. You feel he's hiding.
Parents, it's me, Garbu. Are you okay?
Is it me?
No. You hear nothing.
I'm mad that I don't have Detect Magic prepared, but I also remember that I have all of his magic items right now.
You don't have all of them unless you took clothes off of me. Yes.
I have most. I have like your bag of holding, any sort of tool you had, but your clothes would still be on you.
In which case, one of them, 2 of them are magical items.
Yeah, but I don't have Detect Magic prepared as the issue.
Ah, well, that's okay.
Yeah. I was prepared for travel, not for chasing a goblin through the streets.
You think you would after the last campaign?
I'd like to look around. Well, To be fair, that character didn't need to chase a goblin. He just needed to avoid a half elf. Yeah. Avoid getting caught with a half elf, I guess I should say. But I'll try to look around with guidance. Not great at all.
As you're kind of looking around, you're trying to see okay. As you're looking around, calling out for him, you it's like as you pass by this one cart, and it's like as you're starting to move your head to look in that direction, you just see a hand as it claps and right into your face as he casts Thunder Wave.
Another Constitution saving throw.
If you will go ahead and roll that for me.
Nice pass, you.
This way it's also in chat.
21. Take half damage and stand my ground.
I will. Oh, I didn't want to do it.
Standing my ground, can I get a spell off?
Yes, so you take 9 thunder damage. And then, so as you kind of get pushed back, you can try to cast something.
What is he wearing currently?
His stuff.
Yeah, I'm wearing
anything
all
metal.
Yes.
I mean,
scale mail, right?
Not he won't necessarily be able to see that. That's like underneath your clothing, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
But I mean, he has little bits of pieces of like metal on him. You know, he's not like decked out in metal.
Something that would be hard to get off.
Scale mail.
I mean, quite sure you can see some of the skill mail.
Probably,
Are you gonna cast heat metal on it?
Let me roll an intelligence check for myself, see if I just want to down him or freeze him. Yeah, I will. DM, would it be better to get him down as quick as possible, or to just hold person again?
That's up to you. You're the one who rolled to find out. It's your choice.
I don't want to cause permanent damage, so I will just hold person again.
Go ahead and make that wisdom save.
Because a low roll would have been the heat metal, and that was the opposite of a low roll.
Clarence.
Hi.
Go ahead and roll that for me. I can't because I don't have access to your token. I have to bring it out to click on it and all that.
Oh, okay.
You just click where it says wisdom save.
Yeah, I didn't know I could do that.
It's still a
You
disadvantage,
must
right?
have one or more controlled tokens in order to use this option.
You should still be.
You should be able to, but whatever. Just go to your attributes and roll it.
Yeah. I think you have to have the token out on the field.
Okay. As you feel the tightness once again back in your body, what do you do, Garber?
I will walk up to him and cast Identify to see if there's any sort of magical effect on him. I would pick up my own hold person and anything else.
There is nothing that has changed from the last time you've tried this on him. It's still Clarence.
What else to do? Except for to try to knock him unconscious. Yeah. The fastest way I can think to do that is to just take a step back from where he currently is. I'll start with the guiding bolt, I guess.
I mean, heat metal is the most efficient way. He can't avoid that.
Well, I don't have any more second level slots.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Yeah.
pull
I
out
hit
the
the
hammer
button,
and
but
just
it's not
start
rolling
beating.
for some reason.
I
Yeah,
think
I'll
it's
try the
it's
hammer and
lagging
check
pretty
this
hard
guiding
right
bolt
now.
doesn't want to work right now.
You have
Yeah.
advantage on it as well because of his because he's paralyzed.
Oh, there it goes. It was a natural one, so the guiding bolt misses.
You have advantage.
And when
on
it does, I will just pull out the hammer.
I mean, you have
Oh, I
advantage
did have
on the guiding
advantage.
bolt.
Yeah.
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 I can't move.
I think the internet itself is just lagging today.
Yeah, for him, he's lagging
It
for me.
did. Oh, my thing just went down.
You got a 27.
Yeah. Does that hit with 17 damage?
My AC's 18, so yes,
Without, or I guess you do still have your scale mail.
I do still have my skill mail.
All right, adjust
Why
the
am I
damage.
not-
How do I make that go on me?
You just have to go to your sheet and
I'm just gonna
manually
change it.
adjust it.
Okay.
And that's what I'm doing as well. I'm just manually adjusting my sheet.
Yeah, it's just a little annoyance. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was like, normally there's a button.
The button's not there because our tokens aren't out.
Oh yeah.
It would have been
advantage on as well.
advantage 18. What is
So,
it? Is it
I will-
out? Is that what's its automatic advantage?
Does
I guess a
didn't
wisdom
work.
saving throw at the end of his turns, but then the thing is that he needs to. He's rolling with advantage, so I mean.
so we're gonna do this,
So
Clarence.
you'll need 2 wisdom saving throws.
We're gonna do this. If you'll roll me 3 altogether,
Yep.
I need 3 disadvantaged wisdom saving throws. This is for a period of
You
a
just have
whole
to give up
minute.
16 one time.
3 disadvantaged wisdom saving throws.
Yes.
I'm just gonna roll all 3 and then click the disadvantage thing on them.
Okay. So I will easily say within a minute, you had beaten as blood is being splattered across here and across there.
I'll try to aim for non-permanent damage.
Do I see Garbu doing this to me?
Does he see like a dragon
Please.
doing it to him?
Or is
think
it
I
like
non-lethal?
an entity? You know what I mean?
Clarence, you're just not there.
Oh,
Very
I don't
clearly non-lethal.
Okay.
And I'm using my hammer rather than my +1 battle axe to avoid killing you.
I will say this. I will need as you were starting to go unconscious and your body, I mean, it's still regardless, it's still going into this fight or flight scenario. You're taking damage, everything's hurting. I do need 1 more D100.
You are in life or death,
See,
as far as you know.
you want me to roll something?
Yeah, I want you to roll a D100.
I don't want to do
Yes.
that. You're gonna die. Man. Oh, is that bad? I don't know if that's bad. That might be good.
37. Could be anything at this point.
I know that
Last
it's
one made you
not in
turn
an
into a demon.
order. No, that was
Last-
the.
Oh,
nat
you
1
grew
on
an
the
inch and then
Constitution. Or the nat 20
yeah,
on Constitution was
something.
when I did it.
Nothing
Is it
useful.
explosion?
Nothing
Not a
useful.
fireball? Dang it.
a
You can
flower
snap on
sprouts out of your head or something.
So you successfully beaten your friend unconscious.
I'm dead.
He's not
I will
dying.
make sure
He's
he's
not.
stabilized.
He's not dying. I'm not going that far, but he's out. He's out for the rest of the night.
I made a medicine check of 10, above 10, so he should be stabilized. If I
So-
remember the player handbook.
Yeah.
But
So back to Elise. Aeth, how are you holding up? Actually,
I'll drag
hey,
him back to the tavern.
I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Oh boy. Constitution.
Nice.
Natural
He's going
20.
strong. He's going
Man,
strong.
Elise is not a liar. So Elise,
She sized you up correctly.
it
You
is.
were gonna get slapped if it was a
So at least it is your turn. You guys are pretty, within at least like 100-ish like feet, running across rooftops of just this quick chase.
Yeah, I mean, Alicia shouts at him. It's like, I don't know why you're chasing this animal, but you have to stop, as he will. She will cast Starbolt at him. Yeah, why not? 24, 16 damage.
Nice.
And then her archer will fire instantly with advantage following that. Oh. It's a Bork. See if you get a net 20. No. 25 for 10 damage. Another 10 damage. And then the eagle will slam into him again. A 22. And I'll just roll the other one as well. Because why not? And a 90.
Hey.
Which will be totaling for another 13 damage on that from the eagle.
Nice. Doing some damage. Okay, as this person looks like they like just this constant barrage of attacks. It looks like they had stopped in their ground as this like it looks like they're not chasing the creature anymore. And they will. Okay. You can see as this person looks like they pull out an arrow, and you can see as it looks like it's starting to like a little bit of like electricity kind of like light all around it. As they start to aim, it just like this, like the second they fire, it just explodes, and they get kind of like thrusted back, and they're like laying on their back like on the roof. So you can head over there to them without any issue. You'd still kind of push a little bit to get up there to them. But yeah, so you were able to kind of like now starting to kind of catch your breath. You haven't really had to like put this much effort as you're breathing heavily, but you're able to kind of walk up to this person as they're kind of like just laying there.
I mean, as I'm going over there, I'm gonna send a message in the direction of where I saw the bird. It's safe, you can come back, I promise. I stopped him. Her. I don't know.
It's just gone at this point. It's just...
Yeah. I just sent the eagle. I look at the eagle, I'm like, go try and find them and go talk to them and see if they want to come back. And I'll just send the eagle out in the direction I saw it going. As I look down at this person, and I take up my rope and I say, idiots. As I tie the person up.
As you go to get your rope out and try to start tying them up, as you like bend down to look, this person seems slightly familiar.
It's the Kenku, isn't it?
Is it the...
Oh my fucking god, if it's the Kenku, that'd be so funny.
I look at, like, what am I looking? Am I looking at a bird person?
You're looking at a female human with really reddish hair. You don't remember her having this red style of a hair. She must have changed it when she left your hometown.
And he's like, fucking owned. And she just because I assume it's true. I think it is, right?
Yeah, should be.
Killed them.
No, at least as she still ties them up, she takes away the bow, all the other stuff. Like, she just takes it off her and like puts it to the side, and puts her against the wall, and then uses healing word on her as she's tied up.
Okay.
I'll just heal. I'll just do the thing. There you go. 9. Big healing.
Nice.
Thanks. I just go like, well. Funny to see you here.
She just... Who is... What? As you can see, it seems like they're coming back. Looks like their misfire kind of knocked them out for a second. They're just... damn it.
And she gets close and she whispers in the ear again. Gotcha.
Elise?
Duh.
The
fuck were you chasing that thing for?
The fuck you chasing me for?
1,000 gold.
The fuck?
I mean, no, I didn't know it was you, but 1,000 gold. I mean, that's the answer.
Untie me.
No.
I'm not going anywhere. Damn thing's probably gone by now.
Yeah, why were you chasing it? That's so special about it.
Because there was a bounty on it. That's why.
Well, stop doing it.
How else am I supposed to make money?
I mean, I can give you some of my money. I don't care. I mean, it's 1,000 gold for free, essentially. You can have some if you want.
It was worth a lot more, but you owe me.
No, I owned you. That's correct. Also, what's that thing over there? The dragon thing?
As it, you can feel that the eagle lost to the dragon, but it does kind of come over, and it's like kind of coming in a very angry motion. She's like, "Oh, chill out, you big lug," and it kind of gets real close, and it just kind of breathing heavily, and she's like, "Yeah, fucking no, shut up." It's.
Did he also say you got owned?
You never met her. It's an old friend of mine who still hasn't untied me yet.
Yeah, because it's more fun to leave you there.
Look, don't make me have him come untie me.
I mean, it's a magical rope, so it's not that easy, but sure. I'll just say idiots again. And the rope unties.
It just starts to unfold, and she's just... I still can't fucking get that thing down right. She just
sounds like it's some fancy arrow. As at least pulls like arrow from her armor. Like, oh, I mean, that hurt a little bit, that one.
Yeah, I mean, they should fucking hurt, or these would be fucking useless, but... No, fuck. No, that's... Trying to get this new spell down, and it's just not working properly.
What have you been up to? I mean, it's been a long time since I heard from you.
It has been a long time, but I'm tired now.
I mean, I know this place if you want to join.
Yes. Why don't we do that? I'll sleep. I'm tired. I don't know why you're chasing me.
Because 1,000 gold. They said like someone chasing this bird. Stop this chasing this bird.
Who?
Some person that I worked for. Like, we escorted them to the city, and we got like, how much gold did we get again? 3,000 gold in total, or something like that?
Yeah, in total it was 3,000.
Yeah, I know, she's just saying this. A character. I know exactly.
Oh, so you're now working for people?
Temporarily. It's more like, we were gonna go in this direction anyway. I mean, like, free money, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Anyways. And as she kind of, like, pets the dragon for a second, you can see a gem in her back, kind of like her back hand. There is like a brace with it, but it kind of like lights up for the second as the dragon just kind of disappears. She's...
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, it's useful when it wants to fucking do shit. Yeah, I'm talking to you as she kind of like talks to the back of her hand and just...
It's a Charizard.
I look at the hand, I just whisper it to the hand. I just say, never let her forget this.
But, nevertheless, Clarence, Garbu, you guys managed to get back to the room. Clarence, you're still out.
Yep.
You're out for the rest of the night. That's it.
So he was dragging me because my levitate definitely.
Oh yeah, that whole thing
I'm pretty
disappeared.
strong. I'm a pretty strong kobold.
So
I feel like taking a dead body through town is
It's
not
not dead.
I'll try to like fireman carry or
well,
I mean,
carry
it's
him
like in the
around
middle
my
of the night
back.
in the
Or...
city.
it is in the middle of the night now. While yes, the thunderous boom kind of caught people.
I'm sure people have carried their drunk friend through the city in the past.
Just so we're clear, if you cast Thunderwave in that room, isn't the whole just fucking just?
No.
The room is wrecked. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that.
The
It's more
walls
like,
are probably a bit damaged too.
It's
Yeah,
probably
that's
it's mostly objects that get moved around. It's not like it
Yeah.
physically can
Oh,
destroy
okay.
rooms.
It's not like like a crater that happens, but it does
I just figure since
damage.
it came from within the
You can
tent.
cast
The tent
shatter,
is gone.
basically, is what you're saying. Because the
Yeah.
shatter
It's
would
like-
have done that, right?
Yeah,
Like a
it's
flash-
more like
like
I think you need higher level spells to actually destroy stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just figure since it was within the tent's probably
No,
gone.
then it's probably
having
gone.
been
Yeah, the tent's in
pushed 10 feet away in all directions.
yeah, the tent's like in shreds.
It was evaporated more or less.
But you managed to get him back in. You will have to speak with what was her name again? Anastrana, as she does say like it's like a good bit since you left. And she's like standing in the doorway and she's like, yeah, it's going to be a little bit more than 20 gold for this.
Oh yeah, it does matter.
But
But
knowing who you came in with, but because she knows at least it's good, she's like, but we'll deal with it tomorrow. But this is your room; you're gonna have to stay in it.
Yeah.
All right.
Stepped
And
on where.
try not to. Well, you know what? It's kind of to be expected. And as she starts walking away, she kind of does her hands both, like that, and she's like, he did take both drinks. You do know that as you're kind of looking around, the walls and the doors, maybe you didn't notice it at first, but they're slightly reinforced. And maybe because of the fact of the way they offer certain drinks. Stuff like this might have happened occasionally.
I will spend most of the night trying to mend as many pieces of furniture as I can. And what I can't mend, I will spend an hour fixing. So like if a bed is damaged, I'll spend an hour trying to fix that bed with my hour-long ritual, and then another hour fixing some other piece of furniture.
Exhausted.
Yes, but I will stay up the whole night to try and mend as much of the room as I can.
Okay. I'll definitely say you get some sort of sleep, but it's not a long rest. I'll count it as a short rest at best.
Yeah, I'll take the short rest.
But it's still also exhaustion.
I feel jacked up.
Clarence, you wake and this is kind of everybody waking up, at least you and Raya, right? Raya. You guys kind of go back to the room. You just, pass out, and then tomorrow will be a new day. Clarence, you full sleep hard. You feel pretty good, actually. You still have a headache. Your body feels sore, but I guess take back the feeling good part. You just don't feel good, but you don't feel like shit.
It's not like dying.
No, I mean, again, you've had a long rest. You got all your stuff back. You're good.
I have disadvantage still, and I'm still taller, correct?
The taller went away.
Dang it!
The 2 inches went away.
Dang it! I
You
wanted
still
my 2 inches.
have disadvantage, and it's again only on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Okay, and you said that's the next 24 hours from when I took the shot, right?
Yeah, so pretty much until you go to sleep next time.
Yeah.
So, as that, at least, you and Rhea, you guys wake up as well, kind of get some of your gear stuff together, and would head down to the hall. Aeth.
I'm making the walk of shame back.
Well, you're technically still asleep.
I'm still asleep? Okay.
Yeah,
We had a good evening last night.
You're asleep. You won't wake up for another hour or so. So, but when you do wake up, there is two naked women in this bed of yours as you try to go over and put your clothing and your materials back on, and then you can make the walk of shame. But at this, you would catch up at some point later, as you have to figure out in a way of like kind of getting back. You have to kind of like ask a couple of people and.
Does he walk with like his boots in his hands?
I walk with the metal hand in my hand. Like I'm holding the metal hand. I didn't even bother putting it on yet.
Walk of shame, baby.
So didn't put the metal arm back on. Just carrying it like a little
Garbu, you're exhausted. Clarence, you're okay, but both of you managed to go downstairs, and you can see Elise, who is talking with this, and I'll put her picture in chat, but another female kind of at the table.
Is that going to go under resource image?
That is correct, good sir.
I just look at them and I wave. It's like, oh, she told me something about money yesterday when I came in.
So when you woke up, you would have found a bag like in the middle of the room.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Or them?
No, you.
What's in the bag?
Your payment.
Oh. And he just looks at it. What the fuck? Oh, is it already here? No, whatever. They probably check out something. I look at Ray and it's like, we can split it. Yeah, 500 to. I don't care.
She's just, well, it's better than nothing, I suppose. And she.
I mean, how about meeting an old friend? You know, I mean, and you get money for it. What about that?
That's true. I haven't seen you in a while, and it's Rhea.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in a while. I've been trying to figure out where you are so I could send you some sort of letters, but...
I'm all over the place.
Well, you're going to have to tell me about this person you work for.
I mean, ex-employee / employer in a way, because I mean, like, we don't really have an active deal, but they want to maybe do something. I don't know. They're very rich, very mysterious, but seem well connected. So I mean, if you want to work for them, I mean, I suppose. I think you probably have to get that spell sorted out because they don't really like incompetent people.
No, I'm okay. I have plenty of stupid work back at home. Which, yeah, so since I left, I moved to Elicet. So it's been quite fun taking care of some new family.
I also no longer have Blessing of the Forge because I have to finish a long rest for that.
Okay.
Sorry, I just was looking at my stuff.
Thank you. So, yeah, taking care of stuff in the bounty hunting business, I guess you could say. So.
And how's this whole dragon thing and stuff? How's that going?
Oh, it's going good when he actually wants to listen to me. And she just yells at our hands. But we've come a long way since we've kind of came to each other. So.
I mean, I never thought you would be like the dragon kind of person, but I mean, why not, right?
Well, when it kind of goes into certain ways, you don't have a choice but to adapt, or you're left behind.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I mean, not everybody is gifted with your capabilities.
And they're overrated.
Overrated my ass. Shooting fucking tidal waves at me on the roof. Like, seriously, the fuck?
I mean, it could have been worse. I was also thinking about making the ground explode, but I was like, that's probably a bit overkill.
Yeah, you do that and see what happens here. Like, we both know what would fucking happen here.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, that's overkill. I still want to come back to this place and, have a good time. And look at as the Garbu and Clarence come. I
Garbu
think
looks
I left one of my
exhausted.
friends and I named a place where we obviously have been to at some point. Like I left my friend there, so and he's not here, so I'm thinking by now he's probably like on his way to do the walk of shame.
Oh no, that's funny.
Yeah, he's, you know, like he's pretty chill, but he normally would never do something. But you know, when you take the drink, things change.
You know, still the chaotic person I remember.
I mean, you could have. You shouldn't. Like, I have done some fucking crazy shit since then. Also, we have been traveling so much. It's like we were all the way at the Golden Summit, and then we made all the way around back over here. Some crazy shit happened along the way. You won't believe it.
I heard kind of like through the grapevine about that. What did happen? There's some say that the dragons started turning on each other.
So I don't know what exactly it was, but this spirit entity appeared, and it sort of fired some magic at the dragons, at one of the dragons, and corrupted it, and it like also summoned a bunch of undead, or like turned people into undeads ish.
Holy fuck! I missed a party.
I mean, I can tell you a lot of all of us, we kind of killed a lot of things, but the dragon made its way, and then that shield disappeared.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck! That definitely sounds like a fucking shit show. I mean, yeah, I was hunting somebody down in some, you know, in the forest stuff, but like I wasn't able to go. But I feel like I'm kind of glad I wasn't able to go. Holy shit!
No, there was and then people chasing, like they sent out people to go look for the shield, and like all those people, like most of those people got fucking killed by something, by some stampede or something, crazy shit.
Oh yeah, that I heard. It.
You won't believe there was this one ass who was really fucking trying to get at me. I'm like,
I would have helped him with that.
I mean, I was this close to fucking him up, but then I was like, you know what?
Nah, he probably would
Whatever.
have. Probably only lasted like a second. It's always the more cocky guys that tend to suck when it comes to it.
Yeah, tell me about it. You know.
Have you heard? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was thinking. I also heard about Dante like being in like Vermont.
What's he been up to? I haven't.
He joined this group as well. Like they're doing some shit there. We found some of his, like some adjacent organization, like this guy that we freed from this place, and he went. He's assumed there now, talking to. Maybe
he didn't join the Judge Bringers, did he?
I think he did. I mean,
that's just fucking great.
Yeah, I don't know.
More shits up my ass.
Whatever. I mean, I'll go fuck his shit up as well and put him straight, you know.
Well, the people, I guess you could say, I work for are not the good tidings, if you will, with as she kind of like slightly shows her emblem of which is the 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, the Enclave Hunters Guild, who reside in Elisip.
What was it called again? The organization?
The Enclave Hunters. They're represented like kind of like an organization, but they are just like, you know, the same thing in other cities. They are the guild that, you know, run the city, but they treat themselves more like an organization. And definitely for Krisport and Vermont, like Elisette is like crime. It's definitely like an underground like environment, and it's kind of like a fight on sight type scene with them respectfully. So you can kind of understand why she's probably like also like having it tucked pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like people are getting their hair all up in business. I don't know why. Like, it's more fun to be like a bit more independent. I mean, my dad still wants me to join the guild, but I'm like, loose
Yeah.
affiliation, I suppose.
I mean, he's always been the stick up type, by the code. Everybody has a purpose and yada yada.
Yeah, my purpose apparently fucks shit up, so that's a fun purpose, right?
It's a purpose, all right. Just remember the good old days when we could kind of get away with that.
I mean, we still can. You just have to do it correctly.
So, as she kind of leans back, who are these two small peep squeaks?
No, that's Garbu, and that's Clarence.
Hi.
Oh, hey, Garbu.
Just
What happened,
gonna
Garbu?
block the light from my eyes.
It's even worse than it usually is.
Yeah.
I got chased by a dragon. It was great. I feel like crap, but I don't feel bad. I don't know if that makes sense.
Like, Clarence kind of looks like he's been beat up.
Like,
He's got like a black eye.
But again, it's weird, like, because
Nose
Garbu,
is
I
crooked
think
a little bit.
Garbu kind of did a little bit of healing. I would have kind of say at some point, but not enough to really heal everything.
Oh, I didn't do any healing to him.
Oh,
I
okay.
just stabilized him and laid him down. I have 2 spells left.
So that's
it for me for today.
That's how rough he is. It's just.
Yeah. I probably
you
looked a bit rough too, as I took half of my health and damage from thunder waves.
I mean, you look like you got hit by a horse, and you look like you got run over by a horse.
I just nod.
And also, it was also something about money. Like, did you fuck up the room?
I just nod. I just nod and point at Clarence.
I didn't do anything. I don't know what he's talking about.
I stayed up most of the night repairing as much as I could.
I will say, I will also say, with as much as done of repairing, like,
and I could have done my 2 rituals again twice.
After
short rest.
I will probably say, like, throw in maybe like 10 more gold pieces and like everything is covered.
I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. It's my fault. Although I don't remember doing it. So
I did tell you.
I almost did last night, and I will do it today.
What do you mean you almost killed me? What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Did you do this to him?
Yes.
What? You beat me up? I thought I did that in my sleep.
I sent you a message, Elise, and I got nothing back.
Oh, I only heard like half the thing.
And then at that moment, as the door opens up, and there's a little bit of people in there, as the door opens up, and Aeth just kind of like slowly makes his presence in.
I'm like, hey, how did it go?
I just dropped my metal hand. I have a headache.
Same.
And I just dropped the pain.
I told you so.
I'm enjoying this.
I mean, it's like they take a drink and this happens. Lightweights, right?
God, they wouldn't even last where in Elisette, that's for sure.
Even from a drink.
The only drinks there is just alcohol. There is like no water, even though it's like somewhat of a port city.
I mean, salt water, you can't really drink that.
So.
Well,
I've never drinking that much.
But did you perform at least?
There was 2 ladies in the bed.
Good job. I mean, I did tell that one woman that you were good in bed, and I was hoping you weren't a disappointment, so that's good.
It doesn't sound like it was a disappointment.
No, I mean, if you could satisfy 2 at once, I mean, pretty good job.
As Aeth, as you kind of come to sit down, Raya just kind of passes like a very small glass in front of you. She's like, "So what do you say?"
Come on, not with him. I love my friends, I know.
It's just fucking water. And she takes it.
He's like sets his head down on the table. No more drinking.
Well, anyways, she kind of puts her hand on the tables. I need to get going. Since this was a bust, I got a long track back, and I prefer not to stay as much longer as needed.
I mean, you got money at least.
I did, and I didn't have to do something messy. So, thank you. Just keep in touch. Let me know where you're at, and I'll try to send a couple of messages. Maybe you can help me if you're ever close by.
Oh, I mean, we might end up at that point. Also, and I look at you're gonna hear this guy in your head if I ever. He can send you magical messages.
Rhea or Rhea?
Rhea.
Rhea, okay.
Garber just stares at her, trying to remember the face.
She just stares back. I'm waiting.
I'm not like. I mean, I can also send you a message in close range, but it requires magic, and I don't think he wants to use such magic right now.
I'm too tired.
Lame. As she kind of puts puts her arm like a little bit around you. Come on, let me know. And she kind of like slowly pokes at your head. You're not suffering anything. You can pump something out.
Don't challenge him.
Garbu? Hey, you alright? You're getting that weird look. You know when you went on like that weird tirade inside of a bakery and almost got us killed?
You guiding bolt her?
Up at her face. She's like, show me something.
It will be disadvantage.
13. It'll just go past her head and hit the ceiling, I guess.
Yeah, as it just kind of leaves the bolt, and the guy that's like in the day street. Hey, no spell casting in the foyer.
I take another 10 gold and just throw it in the direction of the voice I heard.
She's just
make it hail.
She just chuckles. He's like, you guys are fun. I'll look forward to hearing something. And she kind of like an older sibling too, like a younger sibling, tried to like mess with your head a little bit, like shake you, so like she knows you're suffering like a headache, and she's just kind of shaking you a bit as she just starts to walk out.
And
she does give you a hug first at least, and then she'll walk out.
As she gives me a hug, I lean up to her, embrace them, like, never make her forget it.
Next time, that's all I gotta say. This round ain't over.
Well, 1-0 for me.
Who was that?
Oh,
you know, actually, I want to do something. Roll a d20 for me.
Wait, first I need to roll 2 d20s.
8.
8 and 9. Okay, that's good. Yeah, go ahead.
Which one is your roll?
The first one is for myself, and the 9 is the thing that I actually rolled.
Okay. Okay, so the score is 9-7, with you just gaining that 9. So she's like, "Yeah, it's not over," and she kind of starts to head out and.
Take care of yourself. And get that arrow thing working.
So is that your friend?
Yeah, he used to hang out all the time when we were younger.
Oh. And you also tried to beat her up?
Oh, I beat her up, don't you worry.
What is it with friends beating other friends up?
I mean, I didn't know that she was there. So like they asked me like, "Hey, this hunter's chasing this bird. Don't make them chase the bird. You get money." I'm like, "Okay." So I stopped her in the middle of the night, and I literally fucked her shit up real good. And then I healed her, and then I brought her back, and then we had a good time. The usual.
So you both of you and your friend and Clarence and Garbu got into a fight last night.
You didn't attack Garbu at all.
I mean, it looks like he did.
I can't even say I'm gonna drink more often because that'd be a horrible idea.
Are you gonna jerk off somewhere? Are you not satisfied?
No, I'm not drinking again.
Oh.
Wait, did he have the sex?
Yeah.
What? Hey, good for you, buddy.
With two ladies even.
I am a virgin as well, so now that you've lost yours, it's just me and Garbu.
Now that you lost hers.
Yours.
You okay? Is that the confession talking there?
Me? I feel great. I feel like crap. It's weird.
That's concussion.
I mean, now he can't be a wizard anymore because I've heard the story. Like, if you're still a virgin by 30, you become a wizard.
He was a warlock.
So he can't become a wizard.
Don't you have to be able to read spellbooks?
Yeah, that's true. So
And
he
with
like now
that-
now he double can't be a wizard.
I had to. Gotta just stand up,
Thought of a good
take the
group
glasses
name.
off, get the group, get the cup, just right in the face, put the glasses back on. Okay, I'm awake.
Group name. Eighth is blind. That's just the group name. Eighth is blind.
The blind man group. So who's ready? I'm gonna
Blind
go
leading the
fucking
blind.
go shopping. Who wants to go shopping? I want to go shopping.
I'm down. I got some gold.
Yeah, me too.
Sure.
Garbill.
It wouldn't
would
be
you,
the worst thing.
Would you,
You
like,
want to take a nap?
we-
You want to take a nap here, or
Yeah.
do you want to go with us?
I want to
we
take
need
a
to go
nap
to-
anywhere.
We need to go to two places. We need to go to a jewel crafter gym person, and then we need to go to a money changer. Because I don't know about you guys, but thousands
a
of
bank.
silver.
I would like
Yeah.
to do
Well-
some money changing.
I don't know what like era we're in, so I was like loose with terms.
Look, there's some things I'm
I
not
will
going.
come for the money changing.
So
We can take.
for now, if anybody wants to go ahead and upgrade your coins to make a lighter load, you may do so. And
Well,
if
I'm
I'm
gonna
correct, if
buy.
you do the inventory, if you do the currency, the little thing convert all currency, it should put it all into the highest in its setting.
Yes.
Oh, I see it now.
Except for the electrum, you'll have to take back out and put 5 into silver. Right?
Yeah, because
Electrum's 5 silver.
yeah, I don't know why Electrum is the most stupidest thing.
I'm gonna take it out of the bag of.
It's supposed to be in worlds where like you do more with your economics, I guess.
I ain't doing that much fucking work. I'll leave that to other people who ever want to use any story like this. They can have at it. So, anyways, after that, you guys go off and look. I will make it slightly easier. So, the jewels or the jewelry
Right.
store.
Are we using platinum?
Yes.
Yeah.
Electrum
Oh,
is the only thing we don't use.
Oh shoot.
So the way it goes is copper, and then every 10 pieces of copper is a silver, 10 pieces of silver is a gold, and 10 gold is a platinum.
Okay.
So I have. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I have
10 of everything makes it go up 1. Platinum being the highest.
Yeah.
And now
So-
I'm gonna put that in the bag of.
Does Garvin go back to the tavern and just sleep?
No, I'll stay with you all.
I'm fucking
Okay.
rich. Jesus.
Alright, so for the
Probably have like 200 platinum or something like that.
I have 125 platinum, 446 gold, 876 silver.
You didn't convert
so
all the
how
highest.
how many of the gems was it again? Did you
There are
5.
5.
Okay,
A
so you
bag
did
of 5 gems.
you
Yeah,
did
there's
get
just
Oh wait,
5.
okay, so you
fucked
did
up.
get all 5 of them. Okay.
I have
So
155 platinum.
you probably want to make sure you write this down because I'm about to
Okay.
give you the price for each one.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Do it in. I can do it in the items.
You can. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to start from lowest to highest. You hand off 180 gold pieces. The next one is 130.
30.
The next one, which is the third, is 800.
Oh.
Followed by 1,000.
Oof.
And then 1,100.
Oh my god, so much
Oh.
money.
We
Dude,
want to
what?
sell
We're rich.
those and
Again, we're rich again.
We're rich again,
Or-
dude. What?
Rich again!
Buying drugs, man.
I mean,
Again?
like I know, Elise, like I know where to buy drugs.
Now you will have to kind of go
You know where to
to.
sell them once we buy them?
You will have to kind of go to like other drawers to kind of switch out some of the bigger ones, just because too much. But it gets taken
Do you
care
want
of.
to sell them all or keep them?
I mean,
Ah.
like as long as one of them is not like. I mean, the only thing that we would like
Are
to
there
keep is
any
the diamond.
diamonds?
Nope, no diamonds.
I'd say sell
So
them.
sell them all.
We could
Sell 'em all.
trade some of them for diamonds though.
That's
I'm
actually
fine
a
with that.
good idea.
Probably do the 800 gold one, or do you want to do the 1,000?
How much
Okay.
does a normal gold one cost?
I mean, we need 300 gold for diamond per resurrection. So if we want to like stack up on those, I mean, I
Probably
have
do
one
the,
right
uh,
now.
Maybe do
So
the
probably-
the 800 and the 1,000 to get like 6 diamonds.
Do we need that many?
I don't
No.
know. You said to
No.
trade them out. I'm half asleep right now. I don't know why you're listening to me.
We could always try to get 4 for the 1100 one since it's like a bulk deal.
Oh yeah,
do that.
be a good idea.
We could do that, and then
Hey,
if we don't,
Hey,
do you want to try to talk?
And maybe if they won't accept that, you can throw in the 80 and see if they'll accept only a 20
Yeah,
gold
that's actually true.
difference.
okay, let's do that.
Start with just the
Try
1100.
for the 1100, yeah. And if
Guys,
they
Alright, I'll
won't
see if
pick
I can.
that, try the 80.
I'm gonna
I'll
say
try to
on
negotiate.
this, you won't be able to negotiate with the drawers.
Oh.
If we try
Because
the 80 and
it's more about the way each of the jewels or the gems, each of them
technically, yeah.
are it that kind of determines the value. They can't really go under.
It's like the price of gold.
Technically.
You sell it
Yeah.
at
it
price.
stays at one
Yeah.
point, or it stays at a steady. Yeah.
Because then they're gonna also have to probably put a little in it to make sure it's nice and well kept, so that they can try to resell.
Okay. I'll give them 10 platinum then, to just so we get the 4 diamonds then for 300.
Okay.
So we can get those. Yeah. All right.
Do we split them up between me and Garbu then, so the people can actually use it?
Yeah.
So we
Doesn't Garbu have one?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
also have one.
Oh, you guys both have one. So
And
you
then
both
Yeah.
get
what
one.
is left
So you'll have
is-
2. You'll have 2 each.
So then we have the 1,800 and the 130 left, right?
Yep, we can sell those.
And then
How much does that get to?
put calculator. 1,000
What is it?
plus
1930.
800 plus 130 divided by
482 gold, 0.5 for everyone.
so and 5 silver. 482 gold and 5 silver.
We're rich again. 490.
So that's how many?
482.
482 gold and 5 silver for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we can delete the bag of gems, right?
Yeah.
And then can we go back to the bank now to trade our gold around again?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you want to.
Okay.
Should we go
I'm
to the
quite
weapon
sure that
shop then?
I kind of want to buy a bag of holding because I'm collecting a bunch of crap and it's kind of like all over the place on me right now and it's a bit cumbersome.
I mean, you guys could
does
always put
anybody-
your gold in our bag of holding if you
I
want.
want my own
Okay. All right.
I'm
look.
alright. I'm okay carrying mine.
Okay.
because I want like a fancy looking one. Like in this place, they got the best bags.
Oh, no, mine's not good enough for you. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes. No.
I mean, like,
sorry.
it looks at. I mean, it's good enough, but when I have my own, it needs to like sort of match the outfit, you know.
No, totally get it. Fashion is important in D&D.
Yeah, you know.
Oh yes. Yes. I definitely have an eye for fashion right there. I can tell you, fashion.
He said I, and he's blind. I did. I'm sorry. It's just I can't. It's
Never
like
gets
daily
old.
hour. Yeah, I can't.
But no, easy
better.
enough. You can purchase a bag of holding.
How much?
I don't remember how much. Let me
Looking
look.
it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Trying to think. Aren't they like 100?
I don't know.
We'll get to that. What
wow.
else?
Ooh, yeah, they're more than that.
There's magic shops here then.
Yeah, totally.
Can I
can't
go to
remember.
one, I guess?
Yeah, easy enough. Which one are you trying to go to?
I just deducted 100 gold. There you go.
Like to look for like
yeah, I don't care at this point. So say that again.
Like equipable items. Like a store that would sell like things that I could be of use for adventurers.
Like a general store?
No, like a place that would sell like enchanted armors and those sort of things.
Okay. You want to go to the armory.
I would like to as well.
All right. So, which one? Because you guys are still on the shore side, you will be going to none of them. You would need to either go to the harbor, or the fields, or the forest, or you can go to the inner circle. Your choices on those.
Can we ask Elise for suggestions? We don't want to get like robbed or raped, you know.
I don't think that last one will happen, but I mean,
each district kind of has, besides at least when it comes to some things, each district kind of has like a little bit of a different variety, but they also kind of focus on a little bit of different things.
What are you looking for? Weapons, armor,
enchanted armors or weapons or anything along.
Yeah, I'd like to look for a +1 light crossbow.
I mean, I'd say the harbors where things come in first, right? So probably the best bet. Well, the more exotic, I guess the more exotic things come in the harbors first. So I mean, I suppose there you would look.
Okay. Let's go there, Garba. Are you guys coming?
Yeah. Go with.
I mean, sure. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
See if we can find anything interesting.
To the harbor. Let me see what this is. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. As I'm getting everything pulled up. Why not? Yeah, no. Okay. So you are going to... Which one is this one called? It's called the Fire Hilt Steelworks. Okay. So as you guys go towards the harbor district, the buildings themselves definitely change, fitting with kind of a little bit more of an environment. And you can hear and see all of the ships that are like in the docks that are kind of just floating a little bit around the city. Definitely a very busy place. But you go to the Fire Hilt Steelworks. Here, this is the right one? Yeah. Here you can see where the blacksmith is like a log tower with a very small fenced yard and softly blowing chimes by the door. It contains piles of scrolls and books on the counter, along with the walls of fine weaponry hanging from poles stretched between the walls. Definitely showcasing their crafts and their works. You see a female dragonborn as she sports black clothing, slightly heavier than some average wear, but doesn't really seem to be cut any sort of imposing figure. She walks with a little bit of a slouch, but also stands straight at a decent height. Yeah.
Right. So what are we looking for enchantment items besides the light
You have any like anything that helps someone be stronger or better at fighting?
Can ask. Hey, excuse me.
Yes, what can I help you?
We're wondering if you have anything that could help my my friend here with any magical enchantment that makes him stronger.
I mean, I don't have really a lot of magical enchantment stuff, but I make a lot of armor. There, you do notice the voice is going back and forth.
Ah.
But what I do have is this, as she kind of bends down a little bit and pulls up like a little bit of kind of like a very small book, and kind of showcase some of the special inventories that she has. This is what I kind of have at the moment. And
showing me the book.
Yes, because you asked.
Okay. Uh-huh.
You can take a look at this if you would like. Just let me know if you need anything. I'll be right over here. As she walks over and kind of checking inventory and stuff. So, some of this place, I guess more special items that they're selling. There is a thing called the Faded Hammer. Mace of Rage. And a slightly discounted price on a breastplate.
I can't use any of this stuff.
What does the hammer do?
And then there is a couple of smaller things here and there, but it just goes up and down in prices. So the hammer.
I'll ask her, this tiny little kobold.
Let's see. So pretty much when you as an action and you speak a command, phrase to it, it will produce an incredible loud noise. To all creatures, including yourself, within a certain radius has to make a saving throw or be deafened.
Knowing what I know about my friend, I'll look at the mace instead. The Mace of Rage.
That'd be torture.
My friend cannot see without his hearing, I don't think.
It doesn't say quite too much on it. It just states that you start to swing a little bit more faster than usual. I can't tell you what everything does.
I know.
I told you too much on
that
the other
one.
Examine which one?
The mace.
Just a regular mace.
No, the Mace of Raging.
Yeah. Make a persuasion check.
You're good at these.
It's not my worst roll. Not good by any means, but it's not my worst roll.
Hey, you got a 10.
That's a good number.
So,
it's not a bad number.
It's a double-digit number.
You're not terrible. You're just okay.
Let me ask this, and I'm sure I already know, but you're not up to any wrongdoings or anything like that, correct?
No, I'm not trying to steal it.
Okay.
If that's what you're asking.
So she does bring it out. It is kind of like it's not like in a glass case or anything, but it's in a box as she kind of lifts it up and shows you, and you can see uh both the handle, like at the very end piece, and the handle itself all the way up to the ball is definitely carved pretty well, um and made pretty great. The ball itself, instead of just having like, little pokey spikes here and there, it has a couple of spikes that are just curved. It looks weird, like not what a normal mace would look like. But at the tip of each of these little spikes, right? And again, not a bunch of small ones, it's just a couple of big, like pokey out spikes. At the tip of each one has like a little bit of a red hue to them.
Parents, can you tell if this mace is on the up and up? Last time I bought a magical item, it turned out bad. Can you tell if this is okay?
Want me to identify it?
Sure.
Is she gonna get mad if I try that?
I don't know. I mean, there's one way to find out.
All right, I'm gonna cast Identify on it. I'm not even gonna do ritual just so I can get it.
Okay.
Out.
It allows you to make a extra attack using your bonus action.
Oh, that's sick. That's good for a lot of people. I can't use it. Wait, can anybody use that?
I could, but I already use spiritual weapon most of the time.
Yeah.
That's the issue, is some people who kind of rely on bonus actions.
Yeah.
So
That's how my turret attacks. Otherwise, I'd do it. But
Yeah.
I mean, technically,
Spiritual weapon would probably do more. Does
If
it do
you
the
use
same damage as a regular mace?
Can't you like eat? Can't you eat like the weapon as a warlock, hexblade warlock?
You think I eat weapons?
No, this is Leroy as Leroy, not as
That's
Elise.
me out of
Ellie.
character.
Yeah, I think hexblade warriors can sort of consume this effect and then give it to their weapon. Like you destroy the item essentially.
You can,
Let me look.
I think, take certain. I think you can hold like one effect at a time or something.
Oh, is he already holding an effect?
I don't think so.
I think it's just a normal longsword at the moment.
Does the mace just do the same damage as a standard mace, DM? Based on
correct.
Okay. Yeah, it's not good for me because spiritual weapon will do more damage.
Trying to look. I'm not sure.
What was the third item? A strange breastplate?
Just it's like a little bit cheaper than what like a cost of a normal breastplate would be.
Oh, okay. You can just like what it says here as Hex Warrior. You can just take that weapon. You're gonna use your charisma on it, and you just get for the attack and damage rolls. Which you just essentially that becomes your packed weapon.
That becomes.
Or flavor-wise, could he make this his new cane? DM?
No. This weapon will be his new thing.
Yeah, but I was saying like.
No, there wouldn't be a way.
Okay.
It would have to be a sword.
Be up to you,
Only...
I guess.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
really
I'm not interested in it.
I can't use it. Even with a mace, it'd be. I imagine if it goes into cane form, it would just be really low, and I can't really use it.
What about that breastplate? Is it good for you, Ace? I mean, I could probably. I'll look away from the dragon.
Is it heavy armor?
Make one, but.
Is it heavy armor?
I think breastplate might be medium.
Breastplate is medium. It's the highest form of medium, I think.
But in theory,
I could make one.
Well,
they're worth less than $100 or 100 gold.
What's $100?
Yeah.
breastplate is a medium, and that's the only one that does not give you disadvantage on stealth checks.
Yeah.
I gotta look at that one.
It's 14 armor class plus your dex modifier.
And I can
No,
also
that would
craft one.
that would
power.
yeah, that wouldn't help. That would actually lower my armor class.
All right.
Same.
You're probably
'Cause
wearing the
my
highest of
my armor
three.
is like it's a shell armor. It's like 14. It's a
Anyone else need
+1.
anything while we're here?
Well, I was gonna see if they could got anything to help improve moves the prosthetic arm, metal armor. Maybe see if they got anything that could help make it better, like better metals for you guys. I don't know. Is that something that you guys do where you just switch out the metals
Do
on
you
it?
have any raw metals that you could possibly sell us?
Would depend on how much you're trying to buy.
Or is there a
and-
scrapyard nearby?
Enough for unroll the arm or unroll the sleeve to show the metal arm for this, and show all the dings and the dents and the scuffs. Well, they can see the dents and scuffs and the whatnot.
I would say, I mean, it depends if you're trying to make a whole new one or something. Because I feel like, and again, this is we're kind of guessing a little bit here. If you're trying to like make a whole new one of exactly the same thing, it probably be about, again, I don't know, like.
I think the specific item has a weight listed for it if you want to base it on.
Well, it was more to be like a flavor to make it like a +1 shield.
It does have a weight thing, you're right.
Yeah, I was just saying, the arm itself has a weight listed, I believe. Because it is an actual item.
Yeah. It was more for flavor since I use it for mostly like a shield.
Is there a metal that's easier to enchant? I'll ask Clarence.
Why am I?
Because you're the enchanting expert.
What's the weight on that sucker?
About like 3 pounds.
You know what I mean though. Like I'm trying to use it flavor wise to make it to like a +1 shield.
Of course.
That's all it is for the metal. Just for flavor.
So kind of seeing the cost on this, and I guess it's a little bit of an idea of what to try to go for. You're looking roughly around something about like 1,500 gold pieces.
I'm gonna do math. Hang on.
That'd be 160 platinum.
Times 10.
I mean, if you're gonna turn the +1 shield, that's pretty okay.
Plus 490. You said 1,500 gold?
Yeah.
I have 60 gold left over.
You're gonna buy it?
Yeah. It's yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and so I will say this, because I'm going to go with raw ore. Still needs to be smelted down and actually, being able to be forged into something.
Might be better to just get scrap at that point.
Yeah. If you're gonna have to melt it down anyway.
It will be up to you. If you're trying to go with something pure, like pure iron or pure silver or stuff like that, It would cost like this much. You can try to smelt a bunch of other materials down, but it would be just like another a piece of metal. Again, it's up to you. This is where items like this gets tricky.
Can we look
If
for a black powder merchant?
Oh God. If I go for just the pure iron or silver, would that increase it to like a +1 shield then? And then, gosh. Or would I have to get someone to enchant that?
Well, most of the shields always kind of come out the same. Even if you did a pure, I think it would just make it more sturdier. I'll say this: if you do pure silver, and I'll chuck it to around 2,000 gold pieces, it could be like a +1 shield.
I don't have 2,000 gold pieces. I have about 1,500. Yeah. If I throw in let's see here, what do I got? Do I have anything to sell? I have a potion of Lesser Restoration.
I gave you that.
I mean, I totally wasn't gonna sell that. Definitely not.
Would you like to borrow some gold?
I got a crystal. I don't think I got a ram head. What would the ram head be worth?
You did buy it,
700 gold. Forgot I got a ram head.
Not
Got it from that pawn.
not to triple, quadruple the price that you need.
Yeah. Oh shoot. It's like no worries. Probably wait on that.
If you were to do full iron, that would just be like a regular shield, but
If it's full silver, then it's a plus.
I'd count it.
Do you want to borrow 500 gold?
Would you let me?
I would, but you'd have to sign a contract. If you don't pay back in 30 days, I'll do fun things.
Fun things.
When you say fun things, what do you mean by fun?
I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to embarrass you.
I'm a blind person missing an arm.
Oh, you don't think things can get worse?
Can I insight check Clarence?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you can cut off my other arm if that's what you mean.
Then nope.
Makes sense.
Can't read that. I'm too tired. You know what? It's actually a
I'll tell you, if you roll high enough, I will tell you what to plan. But you have to roll against it.
Can I insight him then?
Should I roll against it, just like D20 versus
You
D20?
you can make a deception check.
Oh no.
That's it. That's an 8. Ah! Damn.
That's disadvantage because it's a charisma based skill.
Oh no!
Yes!
Oh no! Again. Forgot.
Another one!
And another one.
I'm so mad.
Tell me what you're.
I was gonna make you try to contact your patron to get your disguise to change. That was it. I was gonna have you do that for another 30 days.
I don't. The disguise isn't up anymore.
Yeah, but like, what if you could, and then it'd be real funny.
She's tried to drown me the last 2 times I talked to her.
Wait, what?
What?
That sounds abusive.
No, yeah, what? hold on. You can't just say that and go, oh yeah. Well, no, what'd you guys do Saturday?
Listen, I beat my friend to unconsciousness last night, and I think that
why?
sounds abusive.
Why?
You tried to kill me twice.
No. I distinctly remember running away from the dragon, not trying to kill it.
I love this group.
How about this? I can disguise you. I literally have that ability. So after 30 days, if you don't repay me, you just have to walk around as a girl. And you got to do the voice.
What?
You got to do like a girl voice. It's 30 days. I'm sure you'll get the money.
Does he have to do it for like the
Fine.
whole day or just
Yes. Here,
For a day.
I will
one
take
day?
that 500. You can add it.
One day exactly 30 days from now.
Alright.
1 day, 30 days.
What happens if we're on the road for that day? Are you gonna postpone it till we're somewhere embarrassing, or?
We'll have to find out.
So, Clarence, you hand over the other 500.
I feel like this contract needs a lot more clauses added to it. But I'm too tired and too dumb to think about that.
She pretty much writes off like like information on a letter and tells you, you know, head a little bit further down the harbor. But there's a place that can get this for you. So you guys follow, get your material. So you have 2,000 gold pieces worth of silver. Ore that you can eventually make into a prosthetic limb.
That's a lot of silver.
Really heavy.
Oh, you won't be able to like actually lift. Like it needs to be just dumped in the bag of holding. If
That's, you know, he's just trying to put it in the bag. Okay. Can you open it, please?
Was
Sounds
that
like to
part
me.
of the contract?
No.
Okay.
Like what? No, that's just weird.
Please open the bag. It's really heavy.
all right,
Okay.
you guys going anywhere else?
Did they have a +1 light crossbow while we were there? I didn't want to interrupt, but
Let me make sure. Negative.
dang it. Is there a bowyer or an arrow maker here?
The fuck is that?
I think you mean a Fletcher, right?
No, Fletcher makes
Is that
arrows.
what you-
Yeah,
they make
Fletcher
arrow?
would be an arrow, but I want the
Is a
bowyer
bowyer
for-
Mm.
is that the actual term?
to make bows. Yeah.
You can
I
go
know
check
that.
other armories. I'm sorry.
Probably in the forest
They-
district where hunting would probably be more
Yeah,
common.
can I go to the like most rural area of the town?
I'll go with Clarence.
Wait, you forgot to put the. Oh, damn it.
I figure you at least can stick with you.
We gotta wait till tomorrow to make it anyway, because Garby's cooldowns are dead.
I mean, I still have my
So-
ritual stuff.
it in the
I
bag.
thought
Oh,
someone
what?
else was making it.
Oh god, it's
Second.
really heavy.
You make your way to the forest district, which has Og's weapons. Is what it's called. OGG-S weapons.
OG weapons? Oh, dude, sick. Hey, what's up, homie?
The
Can I get a... Oh, sorry.
So as you guys approach, you know, the blacksmith is in a wooden like style cabin, with green tile roofs and a pillared curved roof, entryway. It is very well lit by what looks like magical torches, and contains a number of small braziers and large pillars covered in weaponry. As you guys enter in, you see a 6'5", but kind of lengthy with angular features, a half orc male. He is actually though very attractive, wearing a long black dusty like cloak. He has a red handlebar mustache and slicked back red hair. His eyes are kind of like a little bit of a violetish color, as he's kind of puts his arms on the counter as you guys walk in. Good evening. How can I assist you all today?
Hi, sexy orc. I would like to buy a +1 light crossbow if you have it. And if you have any magical items, I would also like to look at those.
What a
Oh,
way to start the conversation.
That's a great way
I
to start
can
the
give you
conversation.
plenty of things to look at and to hold. Give me 1 second.
Was that a double entendre?
Yes, yes, there was.
So he brings you this is a nice ledger, like it's very crafted. It's like I spent a little time crafting on this. These hands are pretty good at what they need to do. You can have a little pick, and he slowly like turns the pages, and you can see like for a guy who is like the blacksmith, like his hands look very smooth.
Thought
I
he was
He
a
just
invite him
lawyer.
to see why his hands are so smooth for being a blacksmith. Like, we do this. My hands are grungy, man. Like,
go for
Maybe
it.
Mine
maybe
are
he uses
scaly.
moisturizer.
oh, I don't want to do
Disadvantage.
it. God, that's
Disadvantage.
why. I hate it.
Disadvantage still. See if
Lord.
it's double nat ones. Do it.
Oh, fine.
Uh,
No, it's
Aw.
not.
Ah. I was
So
hoping it would be.
darn.
Hold on, I gotta
you
update the car.
so as you're trying to ask this as well,
Get caught
you
in his
can't
eyes.
you really can't help like I don't know what it is or you don't know what it is, but like there one of the either the magical torches, maybe it was just the lighting in the room or whatever, just something kind of flared off of him for a second. And you're talking about you're almost like charmed without a spell. He's just I mean, we can keep looking if you'd like, unless you have something else in your eye that you might want.
You see Elise, people who like he's so focused, and Elise in the background is like.
No, I'm actually not physically attracted.
Out of character, is this guy related to the sexy orc who we met back at the Golden Summit?
No, because she lives somewhere completely else, right? No.
Yeah,
But
she was from Elisette as well.
I know,
Yeah,
but
that's-
Well, it
maybe it's
wasn't
in
she.
cousins or something.
She was just running a sex shop. There
She has
is a
ki- she has
slight
kinks.
difference. She
She
was
has
running a
kinks, that's not
yeah
good.
yeah. She has
Different
kinks.
type-
This
I thought
guy
it
is
was
just
to be described as
hey,
this guy is
hey.
just incredibly smooth and good looking for a
Well,
blacksmith.
I just start
Well,
stammering,
blacksmith.
but at some point I ask the same thing again. Plus one.
Elise
Right.
slaps him on the back of the head.
Oh,
Get a
yeah.
grip.
Plus. He's hot though, dude. God. Plus
Oh,
one, like,
dude now.
Wow.
So, as he look and kind of goes through, well, unfortunately, I don't have much makings of a higher ranking crossbow, but I might have some arrows that you might be interested in. And he kind of flips to a certain section, and he has tracking bolts.
Ooh. Well, can I? What do they do? I assume they track to people like missile.
Like Hunter's Mark.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Ow.
Sorry, there's a decent bit.
Are these arrows or bolts, by the way?
Bolts, arrows, they can be both. Okay. So he tells you just because of the fact that you've been flattering him. He likes to hear that. So these tracking bolts pretty much allow you, if you speak the command word, and if you know how to say it right, you can track the location of whatever your bolt hit. When you got your eye on the target, it stays on that target. You might as well get a advantage, or because you're able to track the creature that you're hunting, tends to make it easier to hit it again.
Out of character, does that mean that if I were to shoot him with a tracking bolt and then shoot them with a regular arrow after, I would get advantage on that as well?
So after hitting a target with a tracking bolt, you can speak a command word to mark the location where the bolt hit. You gain advantage on all subsequent ranged attack rolls made against the marked target when using the tracking bolt.
Just
but
me
it's
or
just
everyone?
you.
Okay.
Now, at least for an example, because I don't think she has a bow. I don't remember.
Nope.
But let's say Elise did, right? If she fired one of your bolts, she would also be able to gain that thing as much as you.
So I could, yeah, okay. How much are they?
I'll make a deal with you.
Okay.
I can give you 8 of them for 795 gold pieces.
A 5 gold discount.
That's what it seems like.
You should have said $7.99.99.
Plus tax.
Plus that, yep.
8 for 795. How much is that in platinum? Or like a close number? Would it be just 80 platinum?
79
79
platinum.
platinum and 5 gold.
9 platinum and 5 gold. I don't have that many platinum.
How many platinum do you have?
40 something.
If you have 40
I
platinum,
didn't change
you
over
would
all my
still
gold.
need.
I'll just use gold.
You would still
Uh,
need 395 gold if you use 40 platinum.
Did he tell us his name?
No.
No.
Can I ask him his name?
Yeah.
Then I gotta.
Well, my name's Og Springfield.
Well, Og, and I'll shake his hand and I say, "You've got a deal." And can I ask you a question that's extremely personal?
As he goes to shake your hand, like, it's smooth.
Oh God! Oh.
Like, you're talking about, like,
The way he said smooth.
it's like a solid grip. It's not like it's dainty in any way, but at the same time, it feels like silk.
This guy moisturizes a lot.
So for that personal question, how do you keep your hands so freaking clean? Like I do this stuff all day, and I've got stuff under my fingernails. Look at that. Can you see that? It's like, look, it's all under. How do you do it, man?
Well, I mean, I got some too, and he kind of shows, and it's just sparkles. And he's just like,
Yeah.
but
Even I can see that.
I just take very good care. I tend to do a little ritual, if you will, of every so often throughout the day. Just moisturize. Get everything nice and smooth, and then kind of work out the muscles a little bit as well.
Elise walks outside of the room and she just wrenches on the ground. She just can't handle it anymore.
I'm gonna walk outside the room too.
God fucking damn it.
Okay. I don't want to bang him.
Insight check on that.
I mean,
I put the threshold at 10 and I rolled 11. Okay. I don't wanna
he's
Are you saying
As-
it would have been a dumb choice to do it?
bang him?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that I'm not going to try. That's what I'm saying.
And
And
I'm
again,
saying
as
insight check on that.
he does kind of.
Doesn't he have disadvantage on wisdom save?
He
No.
does.
Oh, he
God,
does.
yeah.
Yes, he
He
does.
does.
He does.
If I see things getting hot and spicy, I'll walk out as well.
As you're just still holding his hand, and he's just like, it is starting to feel pretty hot in here, and he's just.
Yeah, I'll read the room and I'll just walk out.
Do you maybe want to go craft some stuff?
I can give you a couple of pointers if you'd like.
I'm gonna look-
Wow.
Is Ace still in the room?
We're already-
He didn't say
No, I'm out. I'm already out. I'm already out.
I'm
I was
gonna turn
the second one out.
I'm gonna turn to Eighth. Can you put a sock on the door handle when you leave? And then we're just gonna go.
I was already out.
Go, man.
I was the last one in the room.
Okay,
and I'm
so
out as well.
you know what? Do this. Just roll me a Constitution check. No, saving throw. Just do a saving throw. Why not?
Disadvantage.
No, there's no
it?
disadvantage on it.
Oh, there's not. Okay.
No, remember that was just like mind stuff.
Oh yeah. 13.
Yeah,
Okay.
not
Um,
bad.
So. Okay, so you walk out of the building as the group has been kind of just having a chat outside, sitting, talking, whatever. And you come out and part of your mind is blown in a way. It's like
It was my first time.
Whoa.
first time you don't know how you feel about this, but at the same time, like, you don't know how you feel about this.
Was he a gentle lover?
I hate myself for this. He was the smoothest.
Oh no.
Smooth as silk.
Is there just like a bucket of coconut oil next to his bed or something?
Yes. Yes.
No, it's just a tub. It's
It's
just
a
a tub.
tub,
That's
yeah.
his moisturizing. He just sits into it and just like sings.
You can't even
Everything,
describe.
everything
There
goes
was.
beneath the oil except for the handlebar mustache.
You're
That's
talking
above it
about
that
like
sticks out.
as you saw parts of him, like it's one of those that you see like in movies where like not only is the person built, but like it's so
Oily.
like yeah, it's so oily, shiny as well. So like he kind of just had a little brightness to him, but it wasn't bad for this experience that you also discounted in a way to 500 gold pieces.
Nice.
Oh my
I get
god.
to add 295 back. Yeah.
I
For
hate myself for this. But he
10
was
for
probably self-lubricated at this point.
10 tracking bolts.
I got 10.
You got 2 more extra and a good day with him.
But you guys can't go back in there.
What? What?
Nah,
What I
He
do?
has to
Wasn't he?
clean up. He has to clean up.
Oh
You
yeah.
have to
yeah,
clean
yeah.
up.
For you don't even know how to explain what happened.
Yeah.
All you know
He
is
come out without all of his armor. And
all
clothes
you all you know is you kind of like you came back out. You just know that you got the bolts. You don't know how many, but you know you wasn't cheated. But it's just like you don't really know how many, and you got your bag of money, and you're just kind of like.
I don't
You're-
feel gross. I
You-
feel.
oily.
refresh.
Yeah, honestly, do I look like smoother?
Probably
Depends
true.
depends on how
Smoothness
much
has-
clothing you still have or have not on placed
I'm
back on
wearing,
you.
I'm wearing like undergarments, so like
There's
just boxers carrying.
there's parts of you like your muscle is start like the muscle parts on your body actually looks a little bit more refined because of the oiliness.
I look hot. Don't I look hot? You guys think I look hot?
Not
Moist.
really.
You can't see. Shut up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being
You can
sassy
feel
today. I just got
temperature.
laid. I'm so sorry. Abe. I apologize
At
sincerely.
least like okay, we done here. I mean that was a bit too much from even for me.
Yeah, that was quite a lot.
DM,
Dude,
how long did it last? Was it like 5 minutes?
That's not 5 minutes. That's not 5 minutes.
We can roll for it.
That's like an hour, maybe 2.
Well, no, it's this whole encounter, right? Like once you guys walked out,
Yeah.
was about somewhere I'm gonna say 30 to 45 minutes of you
Okay.
guys waiting outside.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna get dressed and I just start putting on my clothes and stuff.
Easy enough.
So, where to next? I guess. Should we head back to the tavern and then we'll stay one more day and then start heading back?
I mean, I'm
I'm
going to see if they
kinda
have some
starting to
some
sleep.
interesting stuff here. I mean, it depends if you want to follow me along for that, but I always look for the more interesting stuff than just the general useful stuff.
I'll follow as long as we get to sleep at the end.
Alright, where you heading to?
Just some of the random. One of the stores that I know that has a bunch of random shit in it. So I like my random shit.
Well,
What's the big building?
What's the big building in the middle? It's the place where they have like the important people.
So, unfortunately, with a place like Krisport themselves, and they're being a little bit more etiquette about certain things, you won't find your typical shops that you like to see here.
Boring. Is there anything big magic items then to see if there's or like actual magic items?
Well, let's see. Let me look at. There is a couple of potions that you could try to go for.
Boring.
And then a couple of
potions.
a couple of magical scrolls that you could buy. And then when it comes to other just random like items, I think nothing that really fits your fancy.
And he just walks in the store, looks at it for like 2 minutes. Boring. And then walks out again.
No, that was quick.
Well,
there's nothing
there is one, but my god, the price that is listed on this.
At least we get the price. Fuck that shit.
Is it like one of those things where it's like, oh, oh, yeah, no, put that back.
You like, don't even touch it. That's how pricey it is.
No, I look at it, I'm like, rip off. Anyway, guys, let's go to fucking sleep. Something. I'm bored. I want to go to the next place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as you guys get another rest of the first 2 days coming to Krisport, seemed to be an adventurous for sure for everybody. I think it's a decent little fitting to call it there, as we'll end on the 20th. Yeah, I think this is a good spot. So, thank you everybody for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this as much. I think this one was absolutely funny. Great encounters amongst everybody, I think. I think everybody had a pretty good encounter here and there.
There's definitely
Except for Garbu.
You didn't choose this. I didn't roll bad. He was sexy, okay?
I didn't roll bad. He was just sexy. It's not my fault.
It's pretty bad as I'm going through all of his descriptions as well, seeing about because I have multiple characters, want to make sure, and like he is the epitome of like a sexy blacksmith. I'm just like, guys, you are getting flattered by the wrong person.
The worst thing is gonna be.
And he already has a journal. He also already has a precedent for liking strong, muscly people.
I do actually.
The Goliath lady.
Yeah.
So
it's just strong.
We in campaign we've officially been together for one 50-day long month.
Nice.
Now.
So
nobody's died yet fully.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
So as always, thank you everybody for coming out and joining. We'll see what happens next time and what they continue to do here in Krisport, a city of almost law and just I can't even else explain. Like, this is for most of you guys as being a chaotic place, this is somewhat just not the correct place for you guys to be in.
At least had a good time.
You
So
can say that again.
I
Just
hope.
the shops were boring, but otherwise.
Carver's just
Yeah.
having the worst 48-hour period of his life. And
He's
we're
got-
all
he's gotta
just
be
banging
miserable.
and slanging, baby.
uh,
At least he didn't do the walk of shame back.
I did the walk of pride. What are you talking about?
It's a
No,
tiny
I
walk of
say the
shame.
car move.
I got beat up and laid in 24 hours.
and
That's like
you-
a weekend at
and
Bernie's.
here's
That's like a
the
weekend at
thing.
Bernie's.
Here's the thing as well. This guy,
What was
he's
the other half?
him as a half orc.
Yeah,
Let me see if I have my thing listed.
Probably L.
that's what I was thinking. That or some fey creature.
Half orc, half water genasi. That's the real reason he was so
He
moist.
is half orc, half human.
What?
Whoa.
That's a real sexy orc.
He just takes care of himself.
Bottom with
The
correct.
sexiness came from the orc, not from the human.
Yeah.
Next
So-
session, I'll be buying some coconut oil just so we're clear.
I'll have it
Okay.
listed. Other than
Actually,
that,
I'll have-
oil genasi.
as you
Good
walk out, and
name.
it's just he's like everything just kind of comes out, and it's just mission accomplished. So, other than that, thank you everybody for coming and joining us. I hope you all had enjoyed this as much as I did. So, as always, I hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful night, and we'll catch you later. Bye.
Hey.
Sexy orc.